Welcome back to Numbers on the Board.
Numbers on the board, yes.
We back.
I ain't did that in a minute, man.
Squad
A little rusty.
Full gang is here. Darrick. Oh, it's gonna be your episode. I can
It's
see
my
it.
episode?
I can see it.
I hope
right
so.
now.
I ain't.
Look at that towel.
The towel, and don't look at the feet too. Come
But
on,
they don't
man.
even know when he walked in, he was wearing it on his head.
you
like he
should've
was
kept
sweating
that
outside.
on.
Oh man.
I was wearing it like a boxer, bro.
Yeah.
I was walking in like this.
Yeah.
Drew didn't see me because I was in my mama car, but he parked next to me, and I was in there turned up. I was in there dancing, and I was like, I think he gonna see me, but he probably didn't even notice it was me.
Good day to be a Dame fan.
Yeah, I was to your left.
We got to
In
bring back
Range
that
Rover.
video. I think you recorded of him when he was lit in his car, like right after the podcast.
Yeah. Classic moment. Before we get into the episode, I want to remind you to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. It is the off season, but it's not the off season. You feel what I'm saying? We're going to continue to do our show. I also want to let you know that Numbers on the Board has been nominated for People's Choice Podcast Award. The first round of voting is done by the people, so you can help. The category they were up for is sports and recreation. All you got to do is hit the link in the description. And Mike,
Every vote matters. Remember that.
you like art? Never mind. I did that joke before. Go out and vote. Go out and vote. Go out and vote. Go out and
Go out and
vote.
vote, man. Every award matters. Every vote matters. We need all the awards. All
We
the
do
plaques.
need all the awards. Because I be seeing like pictures of like your brother got one of these pictures when he was a kid,
With
and
all
he had
the
like
stuff on.
30 different medals and 6 different trophies.
Where are our trophies at? We got all these awards. Where the trophies at?
We win them all and they just take them.
You got me thinking about where are all my medals and the trophies I had.
He talking about first place stuff.
The two.
Mine was for first place. Tournaments.
How many?
I think I had like 6 or 7,
Impressive.
How many points did you score in those tournaments? About 6 or 7?
probably.
He talking about total, right?
Yeah.
You did your part.
My job was to defend and rebound.
Oh
Yo,
my
whoa,
God.
whoa.
A total different job
Identity
from what we know.
shifted.
Yeah.
Your job was to defend on some serious shit.
Protect the rim, yeah. And rebound. That's how I had to get my minutes.
I don't think I've ever seen you block more than 2 shots in my life.
Well, that's because as I got older, I just decided not to do it.
It's like Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah.
It's like when he was playing this specific role, he was good, and nowadays,
Just decided not to do it.
yeah.
Like you still had the option to. You just
Yeah.
Stuff like that pisses me off because we're gonna get to like Bradley Beal, and like obviously he signed with the Clippers and everything, and they were like, yeah, Bradley Beal ain't defended all last year, and people like, well, why would he? I'm like, I understand the human nature of it, but also your job is performance based. So in my mind, no matter the situation, you should do it. But I know that's not how human nature works. It's just like,
I mean, we say the same thing about DeJounte.
no, DeJounte's a little bit different. But even if I'm putting it on the same level, obviously it's different levels to performance based shows and performance based jobs. But like just because Mike or Darrick don't know what college he went to, should I be like, well, shit, the rest of the show don't know what college he went to? No, I got to get in that lab. I'm excited for Bradley Beal, though. I think he's going to be better defensively. Thanks to that. P, welcome back.
What's going on?
Feels good to have you back, man.
Thank you. It feel good to be back.
We did a video and I was like, man, this is hard.
Yeah, we did a
oh
shoot.
yeah, we needed you.
We don't want to spoil it for the people at home. We did a trivia-based shoot. And the shoot probably should have been like 30 minutes.
12.
It took us an hour.
Oh, so I see what you mean. I see what you
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah, there's a lot of idling, a lot of thinking, a lot of not doing
Can we
nothing.
blame Christian for anything? Did he have any mess ups?
No,
no.
he just made it very hard.
It was a difficult quiz on purpose, and we just it took
It was
us a
one that
long
we've
time.
done before, one of those type of.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
the second video on the Enjoy Basketball channel.
Yeah.
We redid a version. So if you really want to sneak in, go to the Enjoy Basketball channel. Yeah, and at the end I was like, damn, yeah, if Pierre was here, it wouldn't have taken an hour.
Yeah, man. What was that, Tuesday?
Yes.
So yeah, I was thinking about y'all all Tuesday because
Likewise, brother.
Yeah, same.
what day did I get my surgery? I got my surgery Monday. So yeah, Tuesday I'm watching the clock because I'm ready to get out of there, but they had to make sure my body's recovering, obviously. And every time I was looking at the clock, I was visualizing what y'all was doing here. So I think I left at around maybe 3, but I remember at 1 or 2, I'm like, okay, they probably doing the stuff with Christian. They might be doing the TikToks. They should be doing what the podcast about now. So yeah,
I was thinking about that when we didn't have the pod, like it was 10:30. I'm like, usually we be doing a pod by now.
Yeah. But no, I'm good, man. I'm straight.
That's
it was
good to hear.
Some small stuff, but I never had anything done to me surgically, so it was a little different. I never even had like what's the stuff that put you
Anesthesia.
Oh, you have
anesthesia.
anesthesia.
I had the lowest level because it was a very quick procedure.
But you were fully asleep for it, or
What did they tell you beforehand?
Did they tell you to count down?
Yeah, that's
no.
what they always say.
So they rolled me in, and funny stuff. Let's talk about this funny story. So, Dana is a nurse, so a lot of the stuff I kind of get a preview of. So I remember like they wanted me to go to the ER on Saturday, but I was like, I got to go to this thing for my uncle or whatever. So I was chilling, and then I got back home that night, and I told Dana like, yeah, I'm gonna go tomorrow or whatever. And she was like, be prepared to spend a night. They probably gonna keep you. I was like, oh, okay. So I go. They run a bunch of tests and everything. They end up obviously keeping me for a couple days. The easiest part, damn near, was the surgery, because they like, for people that know, I had gallstones removed, and so I'm gonna have to get another procedure to get the gallbladder out. The toughest part of all this shit was, I don't know if y'all ever had it, was an MRI.
Yeah.
They put me in there, and I got real claustrophobic, and I was squeezed.
And it's loud as shit.
Yeah, and so they had to drag me out.
Yeah.
There was an older lady. She held my hand, like, we're going to take 3 deep breaths. You got this. And she was like, just feel the air. The air is going to keep you alive.
Yeah.
And so I just closed my eyes. But that shit was very hard.
That shit is not a joke for people that have claustrophobia.
Yes, that was very tough. And I'm tall. They got to push shit on you.
Yeah.
You can't move. You
at
can't
all.
adjust yourself at all. You got to restart
At
every
all.
time.
I hope your eye don't itch because you fucked.
How long?
They're like
It's a
20 to
long
30
ass
minutes.
time. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm thinking I'm finna be in for 5 minutes. I said, how long I gotta do this, ma'am? She said, you just gotta give me 20 minutes. And I was like, oh. But once I got comfortable, I shot it straight through. That was the hardest part. I also didn't like them poking me. They had to keep getting my blood every few. I'm like, bro, like,
Yeah, I hate needles.
my arms look
They
look
didn't
like.
keep an IV in and just
No,
put
they
it-
kept an
Oh,
IV
okay.
in, but to draw the blood, they had to come over here, and I was just. But funny thing, so I wake up on Monday morning. Doctor comes in. It's like, yeah. So this is what they're gonna do. This is the plan, which they had already told me. The doctors was telling me the same plan 35 times. I'm like, bro, let's do it. So she's kind of like, yeah, they're gonna come and get you at some point, just to let you know, whatever. She walks out, they come and get me. She making it seem like they finna give me in 2 hours. She walks out, and another person walk in like, yeah, you ready? I'm like, damn. She
There
ain't
was
out
no
the
preparation.
right.
No
She ain't
mental
out the
preparation.
room yet. But I'm like, cool, let's go. I'm already ready for it. So I get in the bed. I get out of my bed. I walk into the hall to get on another like bed thing. And I'm seeing this dude kind of like stare at me, but I ain't thinking much of it. I'm thinking maybe I'm just tall. So we get to the elevator, and he's pushing me in. My mom following her. He say, while the elevator coming, he like, man, you look familiar. I'm like, oh, really? Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, man, like, you at House of Highlights? I started laughing. Like, used to be. Like, he like, oh, okay. Like, where you at now? I'm like, I'm with ESPN. He like, oh, okay, cool. Gotta say, you can't say enjoy. Oh my, I ain't gonna know what that is. So no disrespect.
Yeah.
But he say, all the guys too? I say, hell yeah. Okay. He like, he started naming y'all. All y'all like, Mike, Darrick, Kenny too? I'm like, hell yeah, what the hell? And then he say, man, I see y'all every day on TikTok. So I'm like, I don't know how the hell you ain't know the move, but
Right,
okay.
right.
He say,
He is watching the old shit from 2 years ago.
he now pushes me into the elevator. I'm thinking the conversation over. He pressed the button. He say, yeah, man, Darrick and Mike be saying some dumbass shit.
That's everybody's reaction.
I'm like, I'm laughing. And then he like, man, and I just don't understand you. Like, man, how you know those jersey numbers? Like, that really blow my mind. I'm like, I don't know, bro. But it was just crazy. Like, he's saying all this as he's pushing me to go into the surgery thing. But then I get the surgery. What they said to me was, I get in there. I don't know what's going through my mind. It's a lot. But the dude, like, you nervous? He said, you good? I said, yeah. He said, you nervous? I'm like, a little bit. He grabbed me on my shoulder. He like, I got you. I say, thank you, man. So I relax. And so I don't have. They didn't like.
I was gonna ask if you had a cool scar.
No, it's because this is what happened. They didn't have to cut me. So I laid back on my side, and they gave me something to like bite, and it kept my mouth open, and they put something down there while I'm knocked out to do it. So they didn't have to cut nothing open.
That's
now
crazy.
to get the gallbladder, they have to do small and but yeah, they was really nice. The hospital was very nice. I had a very good experience, and
How was the food?
it was good.
Interesting.
It was.
It was
I've never
good.
heard that from someone who stayed at a
Last
hospital.
person that told me about some hospital food said it was terrible.
It was good. It was real good. For my expectation, I'm not trying to tell nobody the purpose to go to the hospital and get a meal, but like when they was telling me I had to start eating to see how my body would react to it for me to leave, I was very, very fucking nervous because I'm picky.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I just had this procedure and it's hospital food. So when they brought that shit, I'm like, fuck. And I opened it, I ate it. I'm like, oh, like this is regular.
Mm-hmm.
This is regular. I had first day I could only eat clear, so I had like broth, chicken broth.
I remember that specifically. Like,
Yeah, the
I never
tonsils
had the,
removed or
the
something.
MRI or whatever, but I had the anesthesia, and I remember like I had the aftertaste of the anesthesia in my mouth.
Seriously?
Like,
Oh, you probably had a way higher level than me. Cause you
What'd you
broke
go
your
in
leg.
so no, no, I do for my broken leg. I had when I was little, I had a cyst on like behind my ear. I don't know if you could see, but I have like a scar.
Okay.
It's kind of like behind my
I just
ear.
thought that's where they pulled your brain out that one time.
Yeah, I did have my brain removed about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
The increasing period.
About 2 years ago, as soon as we switched over to the bigger
Right, he
company.
just lost his mind.
But no, I just remember they said I couldn't. I was mad because they said I had to eat like liquids.
I had
Yeah.
a, colonoscopy. Like, what was that?
2
Last
years
year
ago?
around this
Oh,
time.
last year.
And obviously clear liquids is the thing. I remember getting wheeled into it, and the lady was like, "How you feeling? Are you nervous?" And I was like, "I'm be honest with you, I've never been more nervous in my life." She said, "Don't worry, I got something for you." And about 3 seconds later, I was fucking knocked out. It's like, you got
That
no
was the
anxiety.
craziest shit ever, man. The dude was like, "You good?" He like, "I got you." They gave me the thing. It was like, "This might be difficult." It was not difficult at all. Like the little thing that you had to bite down on. And then it was like, "Here, put the mask on." He say, "Hey, you gotta like roll to your left to do it."
Yeah.
And I rolled to my left, and I was like,
Yeah.
and then I woke up, and they brought me back, and I was like, "Ma, write down his name, his name, her name. I'm gonna bring something back for them. They treated me so good."
Well, when I had mine, it was like countdown from 3. I said 3. I started saying 2. I was already
It was gone. Yeah, that was one of the things I was very like, how is this gonna work? Because one of my cousins had to get something done, and they like woke up in the middle, like it wore off, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
This sounded scary.
I'm good on that, but no, I'm good. But yeah, I am gonna have another procedure in August, and I think when that happens, I'll probably miss a pod or 2. But I'm good, man. I'm real good.
Hey, man. Now look at y'all in the comment section.
What happened?
Because they was really like, damn, Pierre immune, like thinking that you just got sick or something.
They always, I
Y'all
told,
got to recognize sometimes it's bigger than just an
I
off-season pod.
told them about
and
that.
even when you hear one pod after, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you could have milked it and been like, I'll see y'all in a week
sure.
or two.
I don't know why they do. I've told them before that they got to chill out on that.
And also, if he's sick, we don't want him anyway.
No, that's for damn sure.
Absolutely.
No, nobody.
But they
I
was
hate
Because then he gonna miss a pod, then I'm gonna miss a pod, then he gonna miss a pod, and then somehow
Yeah.
you like.
Then Austin be like, I'm sick. Then we don't got to produce him.
then y'all also got kids at home, and he finna have a newborn, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't
that
know what
was
he said.
yeah, I forgot what was going on, but I told them about something like that months ago. Something was happening and somebody missed. I don't know if it was me or
Oh,
whatever.
I think you had the funeral. You had a funeral.
Yes,
a few weeks
yes,
before
yes,
that.
yes. I did. Yep, that's exactly what I had a funeral, and people were saying something about missing. I'm like, dog, I was at a funeral, bro. Like, but I appreciate them wanting the show and loving it, but like some things you just don't. You're not obligated to tell the audience. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like when I was going through my thing and getting my procedure done, it wasn't anything I really wanted to have publicly out there. That's why I want to do was like, you look familiar. I'm like, oh shit. Because then the nurse came to the room, like, didn't know we had somebody famous. And I'm like, oh my fucking
I
goodness.
also
And
recognize that we all love doing this shit more than anything. That we not just gonna miss just cause.
facts.
yeah. And but if we do, I made sure I got it in the off season.
Right. Yeah, it's true too.
That was the best thing. They was
Yeah.
setting it all out. I'm like, let's do it now. It's the off season. I ain't got to worry about
Off-season
nothing.
surgery.
And then I
So you
made
ready
sure
like everybody else.
my
Right?
next one is in August because you know will come out in September.
Oh, okay. That
I think
2K,
it's
you
into
gotta be
August
ready.
now.
It is like August 29th,
Yeah.
but
Really?
that's
Yeah,
like a
they
So
pre-play.
somebody
Yeah.
said 2K
Damn.
is 6 weeks away. Is that
Yeah.
like sound about right?
6
No,
weeks
it's-
will be August. 29th.
It's a little push because my thing is a month away. So wait, yeah, it's about 6 weeks. Yep.
Okay, because saying 6 weeks sounds like it's super close. you
Right.
know? Saying
So yeah,
versus
I think
September.
my thing is on the 14th, so that'll give me a couple weeks, and then I'll be straight enough to do my little 10-hour, 13-hour little
You got to
stream.
spend at least about 6 making your bill.
Come on, man. You know the game how it go. You know how the game how it go. But no, I'm good. I feel good to be back. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't watch nothing y'all did. I wasn't watching shit. I was watching, what did they have on the TV? I was watching some bullshit. I ain't wanted to do nothing sports related. I was cool.
Watching Family Feud.
Yup, Family Feud was in there. A lot of BET.
So you saw Baby Boy about 4-5 times?
They was playing some new shit. They was playing. There was a white movie on there. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, it was like a white lead, and I was like, is this BET? Am I on that shit? Is this better said than? Yeah, my little sister spent the last night with me. I was
That's
like,
nice.
Oh, that's dope.
yeah. So I'm all good. I was looking for Mike to stream, but he was gone. But yeah, we here though. But yeah, y'all definitely have to chill out, man. Chill out with all of that.
What's going on, Mike? You said you had something for the top of the show, and it ain't.
It's not Drop the Mic.
It's not the legendary Drop the Mic.
I got a little something different. It's called Drop the List. Not a crazy name. I just wanted to switch
You just
it
like
up a little
dropping
bit.
shit.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
But anyways, I got
That Spades party, he was dropping it like it was
But-
hot.
He ain't dropped no album in like 4 years.
Yeah, he's saying
Or any singles,
he
any
put-
songs.
He putting it on me. I keep seeing like his stream or whatever. I watched the vibe. He like, y'all saw P post. You know what that means soon. Yada, yada.
I feel like we got to use it too since you took the time to build it.
Yeah, it's
so
right there.
we got to get into it.
For sure.
Anyways, for drop the list, I got the 5 top teams facing the most pressure this season. I guess you could say it's my teams, but
Oh, okay.
the teams.
Okay.
For number 1, we got the Bucks. The way they made so many moves to try to keep Giannis, so really the big move is releasing waiving Dame and then bringing on Miles Turner just to make Giannis happy for him to stay on the team. If this don't work out, which has a pretty good chance to just not look perfect for them, Giannis is going to win them games, but I think you're going to need more than just Giannis to actually pull this off and win a championship. If they don't look good, then it's not only going to be bad for the Miles Turner contract, but they also in another jeopardy of losing Giannis. So I got them as number 1.
What do you think their
Expectation.
the expectation for the
Yeah.
pressure? Because I don't think the most optimistic Bucks fan is like, yep, we could win a championship this season.
I think it's not about the championship. I think it's more so about getting Giannis to believe that he should stay there.
Right. So they're building something. We may
Yes,
lose
they're-
hopefully get to the second round this year. We may lose, but damn it, I like what I saw from Miles. I like what I saw from I'm trying to think of a young
Rollins.
Brian Rollins, Chris Livingston or something.
Yeah.
And that's enough for me to stay. Okay. So yeah, I can see them being in the top 5. The pressure to keep your star opposed to the
Yeah.
pressure to win.
Yeah, I could see that. Just because Giannis has all the leverage in the situation. So I could see that. Also, as that roster just doesn't look good. So, like, I just don't. And for the front office sake, they gotta look at it and say the same damn thing. Like, I don't think they did anything drastic besides sign Miles Turner. And I don't think Miles Turner is that much of a needle mover for a Bucks team that's very depleted.
I agree with Darrick. I understand the sentiment, but I probably wouldn't have them 1 because I don't think my expectations is high. So if my expectations are high, I don't think theirs will be. They would have to do some shit that's just like I don't think gonna happen. They would have to like completely miss the playoffs or something like that. I don't think they're going in with the Cavs, Knicks type of expectation or the Magic or anything like that. Because if tomorrow the season started and we did our predictions of top 8 teams out east, where would we have them? We probably wouldn't have them top 4. We would have them 5 or
Like
lower.
5 or 6.
I think that being really optimistic about Giannis, I'd probably have him around 6
Yeah.
at the highest.
So if that's the consensus expectation, I don't know if they have that much pressure.
Could Giannis pull a Jokic and win MVP as a 6 seed?
It could.
If the numbers
Yeah,
are,
good.
if he's really dragging them, yeah, I definitely.
Because, I mean, I saw a tweet that was just said the full roster, and somebody said, put your finger over the Giannis picture and look at the rest.
Yeah.
It is really like, shit, that's
Yeah,
who
sure.
Giannis got to play with this season. But because Giannis is so good, it's like, yeah, maybe they could win 48 games this season and nobody bats an eye because he can be that dominant.
Yeah.
And if you're the Bucks, that's really all you hoping. I don't think they think anything crazy. We have the best player in the world. It's a little dark right now, but because he's so good, let's hope he can drag us through, and we can, keep the hope alive that we are a couple moves away when things start to open up for us financially. Like that's just kind of the same thing with Phoenix, I guess, with Devin Booker.
Yeah.
You just don't want to fall flat on your face. You want to have some type of hope.
I think that I'm going to look this up real quick because sometimes you will see like, who's a good example of this? I mean, maybe the Suns are a good example of this. Where it's like, yeah, it don't look great right now, but if you squint hard enough, you can think that in 2 years things are back to semi-normal. I'm trying to think about the Milwaukee Bucks and what their salary sheet gonna look like, and of course you got the extra Dame money, so that's an extra $20 million on top. And I'm trying to see, do they have tradable picks down the line? And like, okay, Giannis, stick around with us for another year, and we promise that we'll trade these 2 first-round picks plus this 2 contracts, and we'll get you a new secondary star. But I'm not.
I remember last year
they
they only had 1 pick that was tradable. So maybe they now have unlocked 1 more for the future, but I don't think so. I think they still probably only have 1.
So according to this article,
But if they had 1, then you get a
It's like
new
you
set,
can't-
right?
Yeah, I thought you only get 1. Or was it 2?
No, yeah, you should be getting 1, right?
Yeah, I think you only get 1 more, so you can't trade back-to-back picks.
so they could trade the 2026 first round pick. That's the one that swapped between them and the Pelicans. They got
Yeah.
the better record pick, but you can't trade that until draft night. In 2027, they don't have a first round pick. It's owned to New Orleans, a part of the Drew Holiday trade. In 2028, first round pick has the right to swap the first round, a part of the Damian Lillard trade with Portland. So they got nothing in 2029.
That's tough, man.
2030, Portland has the right to swap. 2031 is when they get their own first rounder. 32 first rounder, and then that's the first it goes back.
Yeah, so they can probably only trade 2031.
Yeah, as of today. Yeah.
But by the time they want to get super, you know what I mean?
2023 opens up in the next offseason. Now we're going so far down. the
Where's
line.
Kuzma?
What do you mean?
Like what is contract? 2 years, remember?
This year or next year? Yeah.
So by the time that wears off, they'll have some picks that came in and will be further down. Because, I mean, that's essentially what the Lakers are doing.
Yeah.
The Lakers are trading the picks that are 9 years away.
Yeah, and the Lakers also don't really want to trade picks. They kind of hold on to them, which I understand.
What picks the Lakers holding on to?
They didn't trade that 2030. They had that 1 first-round pick that they could have traded, but they didn't trade it.
2031.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they don't have shit else, is what I'm saying. They haven't had a first-round pick since what?
But yeah, they usually a team that's kind
Hood-Shafino?
of aggressive.
I mean, Don't Connect
Don't
was.
Connect was the first.
Don't Connect.
Was that
Don't
17th
Connect.
or something like that?
But I remember they couldn't trade nothing. That's why the Luka trade was so mind-boggling,
Yeah.
because it's like they didn't.
They didn't even have to give up a pick.
Yeah, they didn't have. You would think that the Luka trade would have given you 4 picks, but the Lakers legitimately couldn't even do that.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of LeBron era, they haven't really had picks. The Dalton Connect pick was drafted probably because stipend rule. They couldn't trade it, right?
Couldn't trade it. Yeah.
That had to be what the reality was. They couldn't trade it. Same with Jalen Hood-Shafino. But yeah,
Either way, Jalen Shafino, I hope you have a good year with the Sixers.
You think he makes the roster?
is he still on that team?
I don't know.
He's playing summer league there. I don't know if he's gonna make the full roster.
Anyways, number 2 team is the Houston Rockets, bringing in Kevin Durant. I think it would just be bad if this team brought in Kevin Durant and also the other additions, and then you did have like a first or second round exit. I think at least getting to the Western Conference Finals would be like the expectation for this team.
Damn. Okay.
I could see that being like somewhat of the expectation, but also look at this team and say they're also kind of young. Like they core guys are still really young and still learning how to play basketball. So like Kevin Durant does that a lot. He alleviates a lot of that pressure, but we think about it, he is really good, but like everybody else they're still all developing. So if they got to the second round and was really good, and they ended up losing to
They
like
got a lot of good vets on their team too.
a
to
better
help them
team
out.
like Denver or something.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they shit the bed. I would say that was a progressive year. They went from the play-in to being one of the top seeds in the West. Then they was a first-round exit, and then boom, next year they was a second. Then it's like boom, okay, now there was progress. I think sometimes progress isn't linear. Like it sometimes can take steps, and them going to the conference finals would be a big step ahead. But there was a second-round exit that just lost to another team that was like Denver or something. I'd be like, shit, hats off to you. Y'all did something really good.
I agree with Darrick. First year of it. I also don't know do any of us have them as the second best team out West?
Probably
Would go
I think
OKC
so.
or Denver.
I think it goes OKC, Houston, then Denver.
I might go Denver too, just based on the fact that we've seen it,
Exactly.
and I don't have
Same.
many question marks with it. But they would be minimum 3.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So because of that, I can't put the expectation on Western Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if they do have a second round exit, it wouldn't be disappointing based on how it occurred. If they got 4-1 by the Minnesota Timberwolves, oh shit, something's bad.
Get him? No.
No, bro. Did you
Oh,
get
it's
him?
right there. It's on the seat. There we go.
He just wanted a seat.
Something bad has happened. But if they lose in 7 to the Nuggets in the second round, it's like, damn, okay. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah. I see what y'all saying. The number 3 team is the Philadelphia 76ers. They're
these
just
motherfuckers probably would be my one.
Yeah.
Paul George hurt again. I mean, had to
Yeah,
get surgery again.
That's
yeah. He got hurt in an off-season workout.
And
That's
Did y'all read the Embiid article?
No,
I was reading this morning.
I saw some few quotes from it, but I didn't sit down and read it yet.
Yeah, it was an amazing article. Maybe the best sports article I've read in a long time.
It's long as shit.
It took 45 minutes for me, like
Yeah.
legitimately
Oh,
45
what was
minutes.
one major kind of quote you can grasp out?
There's a lot of them. I
It's
mean,
not even like verbatim, but just like one big takeaway.
I saw the one thing. I think didn't you post it about how they were trying to get him to play even though he was hurt? Yeah,
the
that
first
was
couple years
crazy.
of his career, they let him sit out the first year. Obviously, y'all remember that. And doctors kept telling him, or the people within the team kept telling him, "No, you good, you should be able to play." And he was saying like, "No, something don't feel right." They brought in a new guy. The new guy was like, "Yeah, he should probably go in for a secondary surgery because this is not healing right." Basically saying that a lot of people were, because you put so many eggs in the Joel Embiid basket, they felt obligated to make him play by year 2 because it's very rare to see a guy top 10 pick sit out 2 straight years of the start of his NBA career. So they were kind of forcing him to go. There's a lot of shit in there, man. Like, I think I mentioned this on a linear that my Joel Embiid fandom is going like this, and I think part of that is because the health thing, and then it adds more perspective and context to some of the stuff. Where like the night that he scored 50 against the Knicks,
They told him to sit out.
they told him he should be on a minutes restriction.
Yep.
Like, that's nuts. The game that he scored 70, he was like late to shoot around or something like that because of some treatments. It's just a bunch of stuff, and it goes to his personal life.
Stuff?
He said he knows who leaked all the. You remember last year there was the report about
Yeah, I
them
know
getting
what
on
you're
his
talking about.
ass in that meeting, and they were like, "Do you know who it is?" He said, "I know who it is. Is he still on the team?" He was like, "They might be still on the team. They might be still on the team."
I think I seen Sixers fans saying it was Eric Gordon.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Nick
But it's
Batum
just-
also said that he had a quote where he was like, "I've seen Joel Embiid's knee like before, like after games.
How he walking?
and he said, I don't know how he continues to walk on that.
That was a 50 ball. It's
Yeah.
like they get in the locker room, he taking all the stuff, and they said his knee like 3 times the size of a normal knee, and he's still out there hooping. So it just puts a lot into perspective about Joel Embiid, and goes to his personal life. Of course, he lost his brother years back,
Yeah,
and how he hadn't talked to his brother for like 3 years before he passed, and
Blame himself.
blamed himself for everything. And then he goes to the reporter that was talking shit about his brother and his son,
Yep.
and it's just a lot, man. I swear to you, even if you're not a Joel Embiid fan, even if you're a Joel Embiid hater, I think this adds some like level of empathy for his situation, because obviously he cares about the game. He cares about how he's perceived in a way, and he just wants to win, and he hasn't been able to do that
I
because
think
of
it puts in
exterior stuff.
it puts it in, like, into perspective too, when a lot of people and fans say like, man, this player is getting X amount of money. He should be playing. He should be happy. He should be like. It's so much shit off the court and just behind the scenes that you don't even see that goes onto a player. And they're still like, it don't matter how much money you make. You're still human at the end of the day. You're still gonna have those same emotions. And for you to be going through all that and to still give us some of those like great performances, I think it really just shows, again, a lot about his character. And I was telling my stream as we were talking about this that, like, Joel Embiid is probably far from the only person that's been through this in terms of, like, he wasn't supposed to play, but teams are forcing him to play because they need him to play. But it's even worse for Joel Embiid because he's 7 foot. And those knee problems for those big guys and that weigh about 275 or that weigh a lot, those don't go away just like that. You know, those take time. Those take, like, you have to lose weight just to put less stress on your knees. Like, it takes a lot of work to get those back.
One of my last little pieces, anecdote, again, go read it, is about, like, how he has trust issues in a way. Where, like, when he was early in his career, or maybe he still does, I don't even remember what part of his career was at. It's like, obviously, he's going through so much treatment. He's got massage therapists. He's got nutritionists. He's got chefs coming in and out of his apartment.
Yeah.
He was leaving stacks of money on the table and just waiting to see if somebody took it. And he said even if somebody did, he wouldn't call them out, but he would just know in the back of his mind, that's not a person I can really trust. And I worry, like, that's just such a tough way to live your life.
Yeah.
Where, like, you just don't know who's got your best interest at mind. Now he's making, what, $70 million a year once his new contract kick in. But I just don't know who's here because I got a shit ton of money or who's here for Joel Embiid the person. So, again, it's a great article.
That's the sports part. It made me look at the 76ers different. I already did for a while. The whole,
for what it's worth, a lot of that stuff was previous regime. That they've cleaned house of all of those people.
But I have my questions and stuff about them back then, which only solidify. Because I always wondered, like, with the Ben Simmons stuff, how the fuck y'all let him think it was okay to not shoot at all? Like, as an organization and as a team, when you're sitting with somebody, how is that? And even when Jimmy Butler was going in there and saying there's no accountability, and if you know these things with Joel Embiid, you know what he's going through, you know he lost his brother, you know about the injuries, you know all of these different things, you see how isolated he is. All of the money resources that y'all have, it's like, what the fuck were they doing? I just don't understand what they were doing. And I know somebody gonna be like, it ain't their responsibility. It is. So I continue to look at that regime and that part of the 76ers is just like, what? Even the Markelle situation, we just don't. It's just like, what the fuck were the Sixers doing?
Yeah.
They said Joel Embiid was eating a burger while on the sideline getting treatment done. Like, he was drinking Shirley Temples and shit every day. Like, what the fuck? What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
It's just silly as fuck over there. Well, it was. I don't know what it is now. But yeah, it's just silly. When you think about it, this is a professional NBA. I'm investing. Obviously, these are grown men, grown people that you can't control. But shit, if I own the team, we're going to put some things together where I make sure my biggest investment ain't somewhere isolated by itself after the passing of his brother. And we trying to tell him, man, you need you to go play 27 minutes.
And just put some icy hot on that knee.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know.
I mean, in that article, it did come off that, like, Sam Hinkie was the one person in the organization that had Joel Embiid's best interests at mind. And obviously he got fired so early on in Joel Embiid's career that it never really actualized. So last bit of anecdote from there. It's about how him and Harden haven't talked.
Yeah.
That was viral.
And he was saying that, like, you know, as the star player, you get caught in the middle between front office and other players on the team, that he thinks that maybe James Harden believes that he had something to do with him not being re-signed and so on and so forth. And he said it hurt him because James Harden was one of his favorite teammates of all time. They led the league in scoring. He led the league in scoring while Harden led the league in assists, the best two-man game of basketball, yada, yada, yada. And for them to not speak for what now, year and a half, 2 years since he's played on the team, kind of sucks.
I feel like you hear that a lot where some players think that the star player has something to do with
James Harden said, hey, man.
And I'm sure there are cases where the star player does have something to do with it, but I don't know if Joel Embiid is that.
Do you hear stuff where, like, I'm thinking about also with the Jason Tatum stuff. I feel like as a star, Jason Tatum gets put in some conversations that, like, he has no control of. Like, when Jaylen Brown was hooping or whatever, and they were like, man, Jaylen Brown better than Jason Tatum. They should trade one of them away. Like, you just get put in those conversations. And then again, it didn't help when Jaylen Brown got finals MVP and they're like, man, it's all these conversations start again. He probably just happy he won and he's in that situation. And it's just like, as a star, you're just going to have constant conversations around, regardless whether you like it or not, you know?
Yeah, not everybody has, like, the LeBron power where he could walk in and change an organization.
You know what could be the issue?
What's up?
It's not that you had something to do with it, but your voice means something here.
If you said, Maury, I need James Harden around,
Oh.
then Maury might have paid that money.
Isn't that what?
If Darrick is on the brinks of being let go,
Like your mom thought you got let go when you missed that one Leonard episode.
right? Cody and Cole ain't fucking with Darrick. I don't know what he did. KB ain't got shit to do. Ain't KB is like, that's my man's. But they're like, damn, if you say something, KB, I'm gonna be all right.
Sure.
It's like you ain't part of the decision, but damn, boy, if you would have vouched for me just a look, cause you know what I mean?
But
Like,
also, star players could be just completely blindsided by the front office.
man, that's the shit that I have a friendship ended. Cause you won't be able to sell that to Harden because Harden has been the man. Now, if that was Daniel House, you can probably use that shit on him because he ain't never been the face of a franchise. But Harden is gonna be like, dog, I've been the face of a franchise. I know how this shit go. I know if I go in the hallway and say, I want Chris Paul, the Rock is gonna get Chris Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Then if I go and say, I'm tired of Chris Paul, I want Russell Westbrook, they gonna go get Russell. I know how this shit goes. So I ain't even saying you had to tell them nothing too crazy, but all you have to do is say the shit you saying now. We the best 1-2 punch. I led the league. He led the league in assists.
Hey,
You
I'm
said
pretty
that
sure,
to Maury, I'm back in this motherfucker.
I think Rondo was saying he told that to Bron. He said they weren't playing him. He said LeBron could get him.
Yes,
in
he
the
did
game.
say that.
Yeah.
Yes, he did
said,
say that.
He said, you know I'm supposed to be out
I
there.
looked at Bron said, hey, and once Bron said it, I was in the, that was in a bubble.
If you have that power, how do you not abuse it? Like if somebody gave you the power to tell Rondo that he can play 30 minutes, how do you not use all the power that you have?
What do you mean?
I'm like there has to be a shutoff where you shouldn't be doing it. But like if you had that much power, how do you stop yourself from
I
using
feel like
it?
only certain players have it, though.
For sure.
You stop yourself from abusing it by the result. Hey, man, Shump got to play. Shump getting that motherfucker don't do nothing.
That's a lot different being like, man, Bronny got to play. He
Right,
got to get
yeah.
his 30 minutes.
Do
Yeah.
you think there's a situation where players don't use it? Because, like,
Yes.
I was thinking about, like, Looney just said he left the Warriors. He said he felt some type of way when they was getting abused by the double big lineup. And he said, that's why I thrive, and they didn't put me in.
I
And
ain't trying to laugh that long.
Like, is there a world where Steph Curry probably didn't look at Steve Kerr and say, hey, we need to play big fella?
I'm not trying to go as long because I like him. But I guarantee they get their ass, but Steph Curry is not looking anywhere his fucking direction. That's all I'm saying. From Harden to Looney is fucking nuts. It's fucking nuts. Fucking nut. Now, yeah, I do believe if that's what Steph Curry wanted, he probably,
They
would've
won the
been.
series too.
Yeah, they did win the series. But
If that would have been their demise, and I guess there was a real conversation. They lost the second round because Timberwolves were good, but also Steph Curry got injured 12 minutes into the series.
Yeah.
to answer your question, though, yeah, I do. I would classify Steph Curry as a guy that wouldn't use that.
Yeah.
He's going to trust the team because he's such a
team guy.
yeah. And even LeBron,
He reserved.
even LeBron, like I think you have to have a certain personality. LeBron is a guy that, from what I've seen, because I don't know LeBron, obviously, he enjoys being liked. He enjoys having relationships. He enjoys being cool. Until you really piss him off. That's a tough thing to do because now what? I'm going there. That's some Kobe shit. I go to the thing. Hey, Mike, Darrick can't play right now. Take him out. Put Austin in. You gotta be. That's a motherfucker.
That
Like
is
that's
some
some
Kobe-ish,
super
yeah.
Kobe shit.
Yeah.
I can't see LeBron going into. We did see him say swing, swing, motherfucker. But
Oh,
that's the worst
yeah.
that we ever really
Who's
heard.
that too?
That was a
Rui
rule.
Hachimura. But like that's you in front of the whole team. You go in there and you like, hey,
It really would have just hit him. When
That just reminded me of how like their handshake is
They handshake crazy.
their handshake
It's
is
like-
crazy.
yeah.
I don't even see how LeBron remember all those. That shit is still impressive.
Because in the story
I
of
think you would
Rondo,
be able to.
I think Rondo said that he had to like nudge Bron or he like told Bron or pulled Bron.
I
They had
think
a
he said
meeting.
he had talked to Bron or whatever.
Yeah. So it ain't like Bron just walked
Yeah.
in like, man, Rondo need to play. Put Doe in. I think he had to like come to him. Jokic. Jokic is a guy that don't seem like no, I take that out. I take that back. Because
I think
Jokic,
Jokic be coaching them boys.
he pulled
Yeah, he
himself
do.
out.
Yeah,
he
he
told him like, put DeAndre Jordan in, take me out real quick, or
Yeah.
something like that, because he had foul trouble. I don't know. But it is tough. It's a tough position to be in.
So
I
do
man.
you
can see
think-
Draymond doing that shit over Steph, where he telling
Yes.
Steve Kerr like,
Yes.
bring
yeah,
Looney ass
Draymond.
in.
Yeah, I think that's probably why Steph Curry probably don't do it, because Draymond would do it.
Yeah.
Draymond, he don't care. He'll yell at anybody.
And they let him.
He'll yell at himself if he could.
They let him.
Y'all
No, he
think Melo
wouldn't.
has a bad
No, he
relationship
would
with
not
like
yell at
James
himself.
Harden and
Why?
Chris Paul?
Wait, what'd you say, Derek?
Y'all think Melo has a bad relationship with James Harden and Chris
No,
Paul?
but he
now?
almost did. Melo talked about that. Melo said when that was happening, he went to CP because that's his man's. It was like, bro, y'all ain't. It's something y'all ain't telling. Like, so,
Yeah.
but CP was like, I ain't got nothing to do. But he did talk about that. So this is a regular thing where
Yeah.
shit happens and you look at your man's. If you feel like you have a relationship, and you're like, damn, bro, I just want to know the real. Like, keep me in the loop if we like that. You know how that go.
Yeah.
You definitely know how that go.
I got
But
these last.
Everybody ain't your fucking friend too. That's your teammate. You know how many teammates I got that they was cool. I ride for them. We went through the trenches, but that ain't my fucking boys.
You'll give him a ride home.
Huh?
You'll give him a ride home from practice.
Absolutely. A lot of my team. Tyler Zampa held me down. He gave me a lot of rides.
Mm-hmm.
Parents buying me food and stuff. That's my that's my guy. But like other teammates,
There's certain people on the team I wouldn't give a ride home.
yeah, it's just like who.
He said,
Who would you have given?
Hey,
rides to?
That was
I'll take
16
this back
years
though.
ago.
Too.
I'm just saying who though.
But listen though. If you one of them people that constantly looking for rides too and seem like you always ask for rides, it make me not.
it
wanna
made me
give
not
you
want to
that
give you a ride.
For real?
Yes.
Tyler used to give my teammate Tyler Zampa used to give me an interior ride like all the time
I'm just saying if you always
because
ask
we did to make a motherfucker go out their way is nuts. It wasn't like he lived over here and we was going here.
Yeah.
But
Y'all lived in
I'm
the same vicinity.
Yes,
Yeah.
but that was my
I'm
dog.
finna cry on this show. thinking
constantly
about some
asking
shit that
somebody
happened.
how you getting home is just like
Hey,
it's
man.
annoying.
Never was that. Never was
man,
that.
How you get home?
Never was
Hey,
that.
man, I know we done told this story before on the show,
I need it because I need to eat some of my fruit.
but me and Mike went to a fucking Bulls game.
Oh yeah.
See, we see some people from high school in the stands, and they say, "How y'all getting home, bro?"
No, I think I got it in a text message too. But D Mills, you remember we had that AAU? I don't think we ever
Yeah.
played a game, but we had like
Yeah, we went to tryouts.
we went. Yeah,
Damn,
You
y'all didn't
remember?
make it.
I just didn't pay for. The
I don't.
shit.
Yeah, I think we just ended up not going.
Right.
But listen,
You don't pay because you don't make it, motherfucker.
no, I had the option to pay and play on the team.
Oh, be on the team. Pay to be on the team, not play on the
That's
team.
how AAU worked.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah,
I didn't know some motherfuckers that did not pay to be on the
Yeah.
travel
Anyways,
baseball team, but they was on the
this is
travel
how it
baseball
go.
team.
It's political, Mike. It's very.
When I
political.
was on the AAU team, I didn't pay, so they got another motherfucker to pay for me. That's his money went to me getting my motherfucking jersey.
do you remember like where that was at? I feel like we
it
were.
was
in the-
in like Bolingbrook or Naperville, something like that.
I feel like it was some. We was far from home. As like kids, we
Like
was far from
Spider-Man.
home. We was far from home.
If we
get out of
started an
practice-
AAU team, would AJ DeBonta have to pay to be on?
Nah.
Shit, hopefully. How much money he making at BYU? You should just donate to
Bro,
the cause.
we getting out of practice and it's late. Like I'm talking about like 8 or 8:30. How's somebody still asking how you getting home?
At 8:30.
This is a dude we go to our high
yeah.
school.
You just got to walk at that point, my guy.
He's
You
talking
should
about
have
how you
walking.
getting home.
Because we was waiting on one of our moms to come get us.
How you getting home? How you going to this place late as hell at night? You don't even got no ride home.
That faith base, man.
That's that I'll give you a ride there, but I ain't picking you up.
I've just never gone nowhere without a plane home.
Only
I just-
once. Only once for me. But yeah.
Where you go?
I think I told you, to a party.
Oh
And
yeah.
I did do the
How you get
how
home?
you getting home.
I think you
once.
told the story a little bit. When you had, I've never been. I don't think I've really been that person before.
I've never been that person. That's why I was saying like that. I don't count when me and Taro was going with Tyler because any teammate who was like always giving me a ride, I knew. So like I knew his mom, I knew his dad. I've been in his house. My old teammate Justin Ward used to give me a ride. I've been in his house. Like I was never just going to. That's what I didn't get. We don't even really know each other. You don't know my mom. I can't point out your fucking parents, and you like how you getting home. Like that is where it's like, dog. We gotta have.
How you getting home?
What's my
You
last?
live all the way over there.
What's my last name?
What's my birthday?
You feel me? Like it gotta be something where I never felt comfortable just asking and completely.
Maybe were you scoping out? Like, he could
God
probably
bless you.
give me a round.
I was looking at people that I knew lived in my area. Yeah,
That's smart
how-
though. At least you did that.
because it wasn't like a walkable place either. It wasn't like if I didn't get a ride, I could just walk.
But you
home.
know what's also crazy?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to stereotype. We went to school with a lot of white people.
Mhm.
And what it took me a long time to realize as I got older, white people love that shit. That ain't nothing to them.
Dude
So-
that gave me a ride home.
Huh?
White guy.
Exactly. So what I ended up realizing later in high school, I was like a junior. I knew so many people. I was going everywhere on rides.
They all had
I
the car.
still-
They had their.
They all had cars.
The
too.
BMW.
I remember we
16?
had the summer camp stuff or whatever, and I'm riding back to the Plex. Our boy Larry see me. He said, "Mike, put that bike in the back of the trunk and hop in."
For real?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Matusas?
Yeah.
Shout out to
my
one
guy
of my old
Larry.
teammates, Larry Matusas. He gave me a bunch of rap. But I had been to his house, played at
Yeah.
his crib. So it's just different. But when I got older, I started going to concerts, and I was having all type white girls pulling up in minivans. I'm in the back. We going to Wiz Khalifa. I ain't never had a class.
Riding a bike for fun because you was a black man on a bike. You needed a
But
ride.
I mean, I was just.
That's crazy.
yeah. Yeah, black people are the only people, or black people. Yeah, that's how it works.
Larry pulled over and said, your mom working that second job? Get it.
But no, we just got out the camp. He just seen. I said, "Have my practice jersey on."
That's a real move,
Oh,
Larry
shit.
Matusas. That's a real move.
What did that? Who said that joke?
I think I see that on like Facebook.
Oh no, that shit is funny though.
It is funny.
But yeah,
Because I saw a TikTok recently of a dude with his wife. He's like, yeah, we out here riding bikes, but don't get it twisted. I do got the Cadillac back here.
He had to convert it.
he had to let you know that he riding bikes for fun now. This is not his mode of transportation.
Girl's name, man?
Oh shit.
What was this girl's
I may have liked
name?
that TikTok. That shit was so funny to me.
I'm trying to think of this girl. I drove with her. She was older than me. Fuck, what is your name?
why you think about it? I'm gonna get these last two teams.
I forgot we were still doing that.
I'm gonna just put them together because they kind of like on the same tier. I have the Cleveland Cavaliers and I have the New York Knicks, just because they are the top two teams out east. They got a little bit better. You can say a little bit, or they got substantially better. Regardless,
That was her name.
they have expectations. I think it'll be bad if I think both teams are looking at the conference final or the finals,
Mhm.
and anything short would probably be a little bit of a failure.
Especially with the East being weaker than.
Yeah,
than
I would
the
agree with those two.
Yeah.
Cavs higher than the Knicks for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially
Good.
since they lost to the Pacers last year. So yeah, I would definitely say.
Oh, true.
And
They're-
both teams mostly re-upped. You know, maybe 1-2 smaller moves
Yeah.
versus changing the whole identity. I truly do believe it's a lot of pressure on the Cavs though.
I do too. Because
Yeah.
somebody getting their ass traded at the deadline if this shit smell like it ain't
Yeah.
going to where it need to.
Yeah. Or if they get another fizzle out in the second round or so, they gonna
Couple trades.
finally make the
Yeah.
decision on the guys.
If they have another fizzle out, I'm calling Donovan Mitchell unlucky.
Mm.
Donovan Mitchell just cannot get that support when it comes to playoff times. He'll have
Kyron
30
a day late
to
talking about
40
sure.
to 50, and it just don't be mattering sometimes.
When does it stop being unlucky?
When
Now.
I think it's when he's the one that's slacking. Like,
Oh, that ain't never gonna happen. Donovan Mitchell is one of them ones. But like, if this should happen again, it can't possibly be luck.
Because I'm trying to think about his runs where like we haven't seen like a healthy Darius Garland in the postseason. Like
Will we ever?
I get that would go to closer to unlucky. Like we just won 60 games in this backcourt and one of them is at 30% or not playing at all. That's unlucky. But I think that on the subject of Joel Embiid, because of that fucking article, when they go through every single playoff run and be like knee here, foot here, ankle here, dude falls in your calf here, Bell's palsy here, that's more unlucky. Well, Donovan Mitchell may not necessarily be unlucky. That don't mean he's ass either, though. It's not like he is the reason for it. But I just think there has to be a way where it's not always just unlucky. You know what I mean?
say his limitations.
When they lost before last year, who did they lose to?
They lost to
Before
They beat
last
the
year,
Magic. Did they lose to us?
they lost to Boston because they were the 4-5 matchup, right?
No.
I can look it up.
We
Yeah.
beat the Sixers. No, we lost in the second round to the Pacers. What the fuck am I talking about? They lost to us. I mean, we went to the conference finals back-to-back years. Goofy.
I feel pretty good about it being
the Celtics.
the Celtics, but I'm double checking.
They would have had to because we played the Pacers. So they would have had to play the Celtics.
Yeah, they played the Celtics.
Yeah, because I remember the Cavs had like 40-something wins because remember they were hurt a lot.
Yeah, they lost
But
in 5.
Who'd they lose to?
What was the
Celtics.
situation
Okay.
there?
Donovan Mitchell only played 3 of the 5 games,
Okay.
so that could border on your unlucky thing.
Mhm.
I'm trying to look at the other who else played or didn't play in this series.
Wasn't that the year Jared Allen was hurt too?
Karis LeVert played 4
Jared
of the
Allen
games.
was hurt. Jared Allen was hurt. That's the one. Bingo.
Jared Allen was hurt.
Probably played
And
one game.
0. Oh, no, Darius Garland did play every game this season, but Jared Allen is the big one. So these 2 runs, you could say, unlucky. Toe injury
What about when we beat them?
when the lights are too bright.
Yeah.
Was that first year too?
That's their first year together.
Yeah, I think the lights were just too bright. I think they were fully
I
healthy.
ain't no unlucky with that. You
I don't think it was unlucky. It's like first year as a core, right? You give some leeway when it's
Our
the
first
first
year
year.
After
we
that
went to the
first year, they was talking about
conference
Donovan going to go to New York.
Oh, that's true.
They were.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. I like Donovan Mitchell though.
Is this? No, it's not.
I never look at him like, man, it's a failure.
Year 2, Evan Mobley too. So that's a young
True.
team.
Yeah, before the offensive leap.
Can we get another one of those?
Yeah,
we can.
Why not?
We can.
Give him the ball more. I mean, in the postseason this year, I think I saw a stat that he didn't attempt over 13 shots in the whole postseason this year, like in a game. Let's see if that's true. 13.
How
Yeah.
fast?
That's nuts to me.
What, 13
Yeah,
shots?
he-
Yeah, that he's too talented to only take 13 shots as his ceiling in an
Bam
NBA game.
Adebayo 2.0?
Nah.
How old is Evan Mobley? 24?
He is 24. Yep, turned 24 a month ago.
Kobe, yeah.
I think belated.
He's got a lot of time to do
At the
whatever
card
he
show, I just saw Evan Mobley sign auto at a 10. How much y'all think rookie, how much y'all think they were charging for?
280?
300?
500?
425.
425?
And then they had no sticker on it. So I was like, how much is that? 425. I said, all right. And I walked my ass away. Fuck is you talking about? 425?
What's the most you would pay for a card? Does it depend on who it is?
100%.
Absolutely.
100%. But I don't have any guys that I'm collecting to make me feel like I need to spend $400 on a single card or something.
Yeah. It's like if you saw like a Jordan card, you wouldn't.
It wouldn't even entice me, if I'm being honest with you.
Same. I would have to be somebody I really like to keep. I wouldn't look at it to sell it.
Yeah.
I was
Crazy, like
And I do collect Evan Mobley, but not for no $425.
crazy Barry Bonds. I like baseball cards,
Oh,
personally.
okay.
I like Pokemon cards.
The girl that gave me that ride,
Too.
Lindsay Schwartz. Shout out to Lindsay Schwartz, whatever she
Shout out
is.
to Lindsay.
I needed
know
a
who
ride. She's older than me, so she's way older than you. Lindsay Schwartz. I needed a ride. I used to text her from time to time. She a mom.
I knew he was about to say that.
I don't know. I don't even know if she's a mom. I don't know what she's doing. Somebody she know might watch the show. She might go to work, whatever she do, and be like, "Hey, I heard your name on." Yeah, I used to text her though a little bit, so I don't know if that. But I know she came through for me one time, and
Sometimes all you need is that one ride, man.
All you need.
Just get me home.
I think it was a Wiz Khalifa, Mac Miller type concert.
Rest in peace, Mac.
And then after I was a little tipsy, I remembered who she was. I'm like, I'll be texting her. You know what I mean? Be doing a little talking. Hey, hit that Taco Bell for me, lady.
That's funny.
So yeah, shout out to Lindsay Schwartz. Shout out to who else? Who was that? Who was oh my gosh. My mind going blank. What's he a comedian. He went to school with us. He was like in y'all grade.
Emil.
He's on Saturday Night Live.
His sister.
I couldn't tell you
Yeah, I
his
don't know
name.
anything about his family.
I'm so
He's on
sorry.
Saturday Night
Shout
Live,
out
which
to
is like
Emil, though.
They
man.
dad name is Pierre, but
wow.
his sister and their older sister gave me a.
Used to be a hooper, now you a comedian.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
All right.
that's the natural lineage.
Yeah.
All right, Derek, let's get to your boy. We mentioned at the top of the show, Damian Lillard is back to Portland, and so are you. I'm assuming. I mean, by the outfit and the towel and the everything. So tell me, how do you feel about Dame being back?
It was honestly probably the most shocking thing. That
Andrea. Andrea Joaquin.
It was probably the most shocking thing in the offseason. I honestly didn't anticipate that. Thought he would go somewhere like Boston or something, looking to compete. I know it was rumored that Jason Tatum's been aggressively pursuing
What was he
him.
telling you when you was talking to him?
That he's a family man. He wanted to go be close to the family, so going to Boston probably wouldn't have made that most sense because it puts him even further away from his family. So it makes sense. They literally on opposite coasts, so why would he go that far away? Call me a goofy for thinking that dumbass shit. So,
Whoa.
I'm joking.
Y'all do got that type of relationship.
But nah,
Oh man, bro.
I wish
Don't Dame follow you?
he does.
That's crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
That's
Your favorite
fucking
player of all time
crazy, yeah.
follows you. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
That's
even know
crazy.
what I did.
Did you say?
You
Have
was
you
just
ever
a
said anything?
good guy. You've been riding for bro
No.
forever.
It's crazy. Yeah, because I remember one
You
day
was calling him underrated even after he made the All-Star game.
Yeah, you were.
But he was no longer underrated. He was the second, third best point guard basketball. He's like underrated.
Yeah, it's like, what do you do? Do you DM? Listen,
You got to shoot your shot once.
if Paul George followed me, I would hit him up.
Just one
Jalen
time.
Johnson followed me. I haven't hit him up but Paul George is
Yeah.
or Kyrie. I would definitely be
What's
like,
the worst thing happen? You get left on red?
no.
Who cares?
I would make
He might
sure
just
I don't
have-
get. I would make sure I don't get left.
I
on
guess the
red.
worst thing is he unfollows.
What if
after
this
the
is
message.
the agent message?
Well, if he unfollow you, you
It
know
don't count?
That don't, it does count.
Oh, okay.
Giannis DM'd me. Even though I know damn well it wasn't Giannis. I have a screenshot of Giannis DMing me asking me for my
Can
address.
I see the screenshot again? I just got to see the. I want to see like the rhetoric on there, bro.
Motherfucker
Yeah, I'll
had-
read it to you.
Motherfucker got commas and shit. Exclamation mark.
Did you read it in his voice?
No.
You should have read it. In his,
I was scared to open it if I'm being completely honest with you.
Bro, I would have read that shit in his voice.
First of all, this is how me and Giannis' conversation. It's the same shit with Larry Marketing, by the way. I was glazing. I was glazing years and years and years ago, and the
I gotta
message is
hear.
still there.
Hey, it's
I gotta
Giannis.
hear.
It's Giannis. It makes sense.
It's embarrassing, but I gotta hear.
Hey, it's really embarrassing,
Bro.
because I wasn't 12. I'm a grown ass man.
If
sending this
Lonzo
message.
Ball ever hit me up, he's gonna reply to a fucking link to Flex Music. I'm pretty sure I sent Lonzo like a Flex back when he was in UCLA. Like, bro, get ready to do your game to this shit
That's funny.
on some dumb. I don't know what the fuck we be thinking, but
Oh man. All right, here's the message I sent Giannis in 2021. So again, I'm a grown ass man.
he read from the
Yeah, no worry, don't worry. This shit embarrassing, but fuck it.
Say it. It's
You're,
in the past.
you're an inspiration, bro. Just find out I'm having. So relax, don't make me laugh. Just find out I'm having my first kid, and the way you go hard for your family has me working harder than I ever have before.
What time did you send that? At?
Hey, shout out to you.
At 9:00 at night.
That sounds like something you would send at night while you're just kind of thinking.
2 years later,
Yeah.
Giannis hit me up saying, "First, thank you for the kind words, and I hope you and your family are doing well." Knowing damn well Giannis don't talk like this at all. Secondly, I'm getting ready to announce a new company that I've bought and want to send you a package.
fuck all that family shit.
Hope we can connect in the near future. Keep doing your thing.
Oh yeah, saying how we gonna connect in the near future.
Should I reply to that right now? It's the future, motherfucker. What you up to? Let's
Hey.
connect.
Connect?
Bro, what if this get clipped out? Giannis sees it like, no, that was me.
Hey,
That was me.
Hey, thank you for the count.
thank you for the kind words,
The family
man.
doing well 2 years later.
Giannis typing your shit like Monte was at that thing.
Oh shit. that is some funny shit, KB.
Yeah.
2 years later
2 years
saying that
later.
is hilarious.
Hey, You-
But
you
I did
funny.
mention him.
You
Wait.
funny.
I did mention him in the story
And he
like 3
posted
months
you-
ago,
he
liked
posted
it.
you?
and he seen it.
Did
So,
he see
I mean,
it?
it says seen. So
Yeah.
you funny.
he did
though.
repost me once in the story. I don't know what that was.
You funny as fuck.
Was
At 9:00, your ass said, "Let me DM Giannis."
Bro,
he had to have done something right before that. I wasn't in bed like, you know who I should message right now?
Yeah.
Motherfucker took a shower.
I don't even
Them,
think that's.
them GD factory highlights came on. He said, "You know this
hey, how
motherfucker
y'all
go
reading
hard."
Kyrie message in that group chat, bro?
Sure.
Like he don't want to do it at all. The Larry
that's
Marketing one
hilarious.
is not as. Oh no, I did send Larry Marketing in 2018. Happy Father's Day, bro.
I mean, hey,
I've never done
a
that.
month
to
before that. I sent them something that said, "Let's link, bro. Let's link up." And then eventually we were in Utah.
Yeah.
And he said, "What up, bro? Just saw you at the hotel taking pictures. You're more famous than I am here. Damn. Love the content. Let's catch up at some point." So, you know, he had to see the Happy Father's Day and let's link up. But he finally got back to me, man. And then
that is how it be.
he even posted me in Instagram. Not story, but like a literal post from his All-Star year. So
That's what I be on more than like. I don't think I ever sent a motherfucker, "Hey, bro, you be inspiring me." I might steal that, but I definitely happy birthday.
Shit, I don't remember this at all. We sent him an Enjoy Basketball hoodie. He said, "Yo, appreciate the hoodie, bro. Definitely gonna wear this. Keep doing your thing over there. Y'all are big time now."
So you
I think
told
Ty
him happy
Jerome-
birthday, but not me happy birthday.
I think who you? I told you happy birthday.
I'm just playing, but you ever see them posts where they be like, "My homie told LeBron happy birthday, but he forgot Magic."
That's fucking crazy. There,
I think it's easier to remember LeBron's birthday than your homie's birthday.
everybody's telling you anyway. Yeah,
I'm just like, you open Twitter on his birthday.
complex. Happy birthday, LeBron.
Exactly. Nobody doing that shit for you yet. So yeah, I might forget your birthday and I might remember Bron's. Sorry.
But you gonna DM him though? A post is like,
If y'all were to DM one of your favorite players, who do you think would respond or react to it first? More likely.
I feel like if I DM Chris Paul, that shit wouldn't get no traction.
a lot of players I like. I don't think they be. Luka don't be on no. He not for.
Oh well, fuck no.
You gotta
Anthony
hit
Davis,
him
I
up
don't
on Epic.
Anthony Davis,
American born.
Anthony Davis.
Giannis, I mean,
like
Luka
he probably
is-
have his agent run his Twitter like
Who?
Anthony Davis.
Well, KB got the blue
What about
check.
John Morant?
John Morant.
KB has the blue check. So
True.
He has the,
I don't think John Morant shit's so private. I don't think he responded to it.
Oh, true, because they troll
he
him
don't even
so
have his
fucking
comments
much.
open. So
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Let me read my Devin Booker shit. I'm sure I've been in Devin Booker DMs on some nut shit.
I think I have too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Just doing dumb.
That should be a
shit.
segment.
Yeah.
What's the craziest DM we've sent
we should
somebody
just
who
DM a
would
bunch of
never see it?
players.
yeah, like I don't know if I've ever DM'd Dame.
What, bro? If you don't get on your
Holy
fucking
shit, bro! I hope Devin Booker never talked to me.
Oh, I have.
Look at all these men. It's just nothing but men.
bro, that's like 12.
I mentioned this
I actually
motherfucker
did
1,
DM Dame
2,
once.
3, 4,
What'd you say
5,
today?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
I
11,
said-
12, 13.
Hey, Dame.
wait, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
What? You give us the year so we can
This
visualize
is
that version of you.
2020, April 8th, 2020.
Pandemic. You ain't doing nothing but sitting in the house thinking about Dame.
I mentioned Devin Booker in my story on April 8th, 2020. What the fuck was we doing? Is that podcast day?
Maybe. It don't say what time I sent it, but I said, "Hey, Dame, I hope you and the fam doing straight during these hard times. I was wondering if you would be open to doing a remote interview sometime in the upcoming weeks with me and my co-host.
HOH put that battery in his bag.
on our show Through the Wire. It could be a quick 10 to 15 minute interview. That was it.
That was light. It was easy.
My message to Devin Booker is something very similar. What's up? I'm Kenny Beecham. I'm a YouTuber with about 1 million subscribers, and I work with House of Highlights. We're currently I'm no wonder you ain't play this shit. We're currently developing 2 shows because you got to keep it. One with me and the guys. I did say the guys.
And then another one
named
was
Through the Wire, and my own independent show. Would love to have you on as future guests. If you're interested, let me know. The fans would love to hear you talk about life and hoops.
Talk about lifestyles.
Oh,
I think I copy and pasted this to a lot of people and just changed the name.
Hey, let me see if fuck. Do y'all remember when I was talking to MPJ?
Yeah.
About was it the video game?
Yeah,
stuff?
that was-
that was
He
crazy.
deactivated though. I was like, let's play 2K. He said, "What's up?" And I said,
That's funny.
"Send me your like
Yo,
PSN or some shit.
PSN." He was like, "I got Xbox." I was like, "Oh, I get pussy. I don't got no Xbox." He said, that shit said red.
They pissed him off. Now that shit just cross platform.
Now I have Xbox. I have both.
That's funny, man. I ain't never DM no player.
For real?
I don't think so. I think
You just DM OnlyFans models.
Right.
nah. I mean, I don't really be on.
You
social
don't. Out
media.
of all of us, you post the least and stuff.
Yeah.
It was funny seeing Elena post and like you was in the background of the pictures and shit, just doing you. I'm like, look at Mike.
Mountain Man.
Palomino,
Dame does play
man.
for the Trailblazers, though.
Yes.
What
What was y'all reaction? What was y'all like? What's
I was kind of like, whoa.
They did the clip and I remember saying to you like, Portland.
Yeah. That was, hey, you
Our
saw
show,
the future.
our show does that
Yeah.
a lot, by the way. I don't know if y'all realize, but we will say like, imagine LeBron with the Mavericks, and then 3 months later, LeBron with a Mavericks jersey.
Yeah,
throwing up the.
I was surprised just because you never really thought that like there would be the buyout. But I wasn't surprised at all that Portland picked him up. I thought even before the buyout, just with Damian Lillard being hurt and Milwaukee looking for maybe just to improve the roster, I thought Portland would be one of the suitors that'd be like, we'll take that contract.
Absolutely.
Honestly, if you look at the roster, if he was healthy this year, this team would be pretty decent.
Not that
Yeah,
bad.
they would have had Dame at the 1, Tamani Kamara and Drew Holiday. Like you already got the defensive infrastructure there. Denny and then Donovan Kling. Yeah,
Robert Williams.
Yeah, that would be like damn near the best team he's ever played with.
Damn.
Jeremy Grant
think
still
so?
on his team.
Yeah.
Shaden Sharp. Scoot.
Defensively, that team is going to be really good.
Amity
Yeah.
Stiebel still on his team.
He's still on the roster, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
My initial reaction was like, good for Dame more than
Yeah.
anything. I think people also got to realize that for some people, especially at this stage in their career, it's not all about the basketball anymore. Like you think about his last 2 years, the divorce, being away from kids, man, ain't nothing more heartbreaking than not being able to see your kids. And this is an opportunity for him to go back to the place where he was there for what, 11 years, 12 years before he ended up getting traded, go back and be like, it is what it is. I'm never going to win a championship probably, and that's going to be completely okay because I was already voted one of the 76 greatest players of all time. What else do I have to prove?
75.
Well, it was 76 if you remember.
Why? I don't.
Somebody
remember.
had a tie in the scoring. So I'm being 76.
But at
Do
least
you remember we was doing that? We was at All Star.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker walk in. Darrick, you know what it is? Keem Olajuwon. Dave Bean.
Nah, that's crazy.
It is crazy that he could at least say he tried. He at least swung for the fence once. But hey, sometimes you can't hit home runs every time.
Does that solidify some of the conversations we've had around some of these guys that like KB said, some guys are going to break their neck and elbow to go try to get that ring, and then other guys, when they have made a home certain places and they've been somewhere for the first 10, 11 years, it's like, if I'm Devin Booker, I get 150 to stay here. Like,
I don't think it's that too crazy of a problem. I think you really just gotta like lay it out and actually think about it sometimes. Like sometimes teams sound good because its stars come together, but you need that fit. I'm not just gonna put it together just because it sounds good on paper. You need more than that at this point.
But you know what? That one,
on paper,
I felt like on the fit between him and Giannis was way better on paper than it was in actuality.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. So like I don't think he did any wrong. How did that go? Did he officially request a trade, or did they usher him to request a trade because they wanted to?
They drafted Scoot Henderson,
Mm-hmm.
and so I guess to him that was like, oh damn, you drafted somebody in my position. Bet. So then the next day, he went and requested a trade. Actually, no, it wasn't the next day. He waited until after free agency. He wanted to see what they would do.
Grant,
Yeah, because
now
then
Jeremy Grant back. So I don't blame Dame for the shot. I don't blame the Bucks for the shot because I think that was a worthy look. Because Dame at the time is still one of the best players in the league. But yeah, like I tweeted when it first came out, the grass is not always greener. And I do think about guys like Giannis and Devin Booker and be like, sometimes you may only get one real shot post your first team to make it happen. And then you have people that, you know, spend a couple years in that second team and it don't work out, and now they're kind of looking around like, what the fuck did I do this for? Or
you become that dude that all of a sudden your Basketball Reference got 6 jerseys.
Yeah.
Remember James Harden was like the staple with the Rockets? Now Harden has played for what? The Sixers, the Nets, the Clippers.
The Thunder.
Yeah, the Thunder.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant has kind of played with Russell Westbrook has played for a bunch of teams. It's like everybody don't really want to go through that.
Yeah.
Especially at what cost?
Especially when you got a family.
And then it's like
that's the hard part.
the more and more you do it, the less the championship hits.
Bless
you.
Thank you. Don't get me wrong, Russell Westbrook winning a championship now would still be like, damn, Russ got him one. But it wouldn't have been the same as if he would have won that one with Harden with the Rockets or, you know, it just winning that championship in Portland would have always trumped and been more significant if Dame was just hopping around.
Same with like Giannis. Giannis ring in Milwaukee, it's so significant that like you can't even say how significant it is because like it's so damn powerful versus if he would have requested a trade and left, and let's say he went to the Lakers. That shit wouldn't hit the same as
Not at all.
As him winning with Milwaukee.
Not at all.
So yeah.
If Kevin Durant wins a championship with the Rockets this year, that shit would probably trump all the Warrior ones.
Yeah.
If we just being honest.
Yeah, it will. It really, yeah. I think part of it is like if you can have a homegrown talent take you and win you over the top, or again, I guess for Kevin Durant's part of it, it's just he would be legit leading this team versus like joining the high almighty Warriors we already kind of knew. So that's where he gets his leverage back. But I think the homegrown stuff is insane.
Yeah, I don't think it matters to the fan base necessarily, especially because championships are so hard to come by. Where you talk about like overall legacy or lasting imprint on the league, I think that's where it matters.
Yeah.
Second bit of news: Bradley Beal is officially part of the Clippers. After getting bought out, I think they say he left 19 or did they say $13 million, which is so hilarious because like $13 million compared to what the 100 plus that he was like promised is like really not shit, but it was enough to get the buyout, and then now he's part of the Clippers once he clears waivers, and
He cleared waivers yesterday.
there we go. He's part of the Clippers, and this is something that people had inklings of way before it even happened, right? When Norman Powell gets traded for John Collins, they're like, okay, that must mean that they're about to bring in a guard, and that guard ends up being Bradley Beal, and I was
Say it.
Were you skeptical?
skeptical about the Clippers last year. Obviously, they blew all of my expectations. And they deserve the benefit of the doubt this season. Because of that, this team looks so fucking good on paper, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Obviously, you got the geriatric thing where, like, they're all going to be older, and you wonder, like, could Kawhi Leonard body stay up? James Harden, big game. I mean, Bradley Beal ain't been this pinnacle of health for his career. But past that, even if I don't even know if you should be able to get past that, but past that, you look at this roster, be like, damn, they got versatility. They got defense if you still need it. I don't know if you sign Bradley Beal without having a conversation of the potential of coming off the bench, so you could keep that starting unit together to play defense. And then if Brad's gonna come off the bench, like we've already said this, Bradley Beal was not a bad basketball player last year. He was a player making $50 million.
Yeah.
Now with him making 11 or whatever the hell the number ended up being, it's like 17 points per game on nearly 50, 40, 90. It's fucking amazing to have starting or coming off your bench.
Yeah.
I like this team a lot. I also love the coaching job that Tyronn Lue has done over the years, especially considering that they've had the injuries historically. This team has depth, though. That's the one thing that I do like. They have a little bit of everything. They got the size, Collins, Zoo, Brook Lopez, Chris Dunn, Derrick Jones Jr., Kawhi Leonard. So if you do have guys that miss games and you got, you know what I mean, if Kawhi has to miss 25 games and he's, you know, being replaced by Derrick Jones Jr., Chris Dunn, and Bradley Beal.
It's not a big fall off.
It's not, I mean, it ain't
I mean,
fucking Kawhi, but it
no,
ain't,
but
yeah, you can subside.
You can survive with that team
Yes,
if you just.
absolutely.
I mean, and one thing I also like is James Harden is just an Iron Man. Like he's been an Iron Man basically his whole career. Like even when he does have nagging injuries, he's still able to put up numbers. He's a guy that can carry you through the regular season, especially with the depth of this team. And if that Clippers team goes in healthy into the playoffs, they could be really scary, man. I mean, Kawhi already was looking like he was a little bit back. If they could have a season from Brook Lopez where he giving them productive minutes, Zubac still having like an all-star type year, like they could have a lot of things going
Your
positive.
boy,
Who?
Zoo.
Yeah.
You went from shitting on him to I load up the game and his
I got a
Beal looks like
Zubac bill.
Zubac. What the fuck?
Yeah, man. I
Yeah.
do. He be killing too. Easy 2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen you with a Nick Richards build. Talking about Nick
Nah.
Richards over.
What you gonna do with the extra overall spots? You make a Nick Richards build. Got a
I
maximum
think
of 76.
Yeah, that's you put on the swag. What you
Oh,
mean?
right.
Accessories.
Right. Yeah.
I give
I
you
do
the
like this-
$30,000 do rag.
I do like this team a lot, though.
30,000 VC do rag.
Interesting to see where they could fall out west.
Yeah.
Don't let Kawhi be healthy, man. This team is gonna be very, very underrated.
Shit. Are we gonna do for year 5 of that?
What?
Don't let Kawhi be healthy year 5.
Hey, man, I'm gonna do it as long as the brothers show me
We
glimpses.
finna get a happy Bradley Beal too.
Yeah, he's gonna probably play
Can
with
we
a chip
talk
on his
about
shoulder.
that?
Imagine going
He
in
chucked
for
up the deuces on the way
Yeah,
out.
can we talk about that side of it?
What?
Everybody's entitled to feel however they want to feel. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna tell people how to feel. But like, I really feel like some of the Suns fans are stressing themselves out with all of that. Like y'all didn't want Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal on the team no more, rightfully so. It was time to make a pivot. They gone, y'all, and y'all didn't want them. They know they wasn't wanted. The situation didn't pan out. He chucked the deuce. Like I sometimes just don't understand what certain fans be expecting. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of them because I follow Suns fans. Shout out to Josh Got the Juice and whatnot. Arian. My girl Jess is a big Suns fan. Fucking, it's a lot. Alex the Baller is a Suns fan, I believe too. But like, that's what happens. Marriages end bad, and or shit don't go that certain way, and it's gone. I just don't be understanding why certain fan bases have a disdain towards players because Bradley Beal didn't sign with the Suns.
Yeah,
the Suns traded for him, knowing how much he made, knowing he had a no trade clause. And I'll be honest with y'all, if I got traded from ESPN to another company and I had my $50 million in my no trade clause, I wouldn't do that other company no favors. I would not let them trade me to fucking the Utah Jazz as a salary dump. You know what I mean? I wouldn't give up my money. I'm not doing y'all no favor. My loyalty doesn't reside with the Suns. If there was any organization Bradley Beal was going to have any loyalty to, it would have been the Wizards, the longest tenure team he played for. But for the Suns fans to expect loyalty or good grace from Bradley Beal when he didn't ask to be there, he was traded, and he put on a good first impression, saying that he was prepared to do all of these things, said the right things, but it ultimately didn't work out. Same thing with Kevin Durant. Y'all stopped wanting Kevin Durant, which I agree with. It was time to make a pivot. KD is gone, and now every time I'm on Twitter, KD arguing with Suns fans, different things. It's just like,
I think
it's over.
Different for them because there's no good moments of that core.
Yeah.
It's not like they got to the second round and they won 0 playoff games together.
Right.
The one time they got fucking swept. Like, that's not so. Like,
one of their brightest spots is when Bradley Beal looked like he was coming back. Like, I remember he had a 30-point game against the Lakers. Like, he was turned up. It's like, okay, maybe.
Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah.
Maybe Bradley.
Before KD got hurt, they was like the second seed out west, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But he's also a part of one of their lowlights when they got swept by the Timberwolves.
Oh, absolutely.
No, for sure. Yeah. But that happens, and then you say you don't want him on the team no more, and now he's gone. So now you can just close that and move on. I'm not going to sit here and talk about a person I don't want to be with, and then we break up, and now the next, I'll just keep talking. No, if I'm with a person I don't want to be with, now that we gone, shit, I'm looking at Kobe Bryant fucking killing.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant looking sexy. If I become, and I'm just saying hypothetically, just in general, if you were in a relationship, you become single, you better be looking at the streets saying, this sexy over here. I wouldn't continue to put my focus on my past.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We just re-signed Devin Booker. That's who we really like.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant, you cool. It's all love. Bradley Beal, whatever. We feel how we feel, but we still got our guy, Devin Booker. And he just inked that thing. We got a new coach. We looking
That's
good.
So much money too. Golly.
For Dev?
Yes.
He
I cannot
it.
imagine making that much money though.
They gotta stop
And
setting
that's not
themselves
even-
up too.
And that's not even like his sneaker money or nothing like that.
Right.
That's just
Not to
NBA
mention
money.
them last max contract.
Yeah, I just
NBA players gotta stop setting themselves up with the I'm gonna change how my game is to fit this team, even though it's like 10 years. Like when D'Angelo Russell said I'm gonna be Derrick White, or when like we know what Bradley Beal
fucking
is.
crazy. Bradley
is.
Beal, I give a little bit more leeway than fucking D'Angelo Russell.
I mean, they was telling us that Bradley Beal was their point guard. Like, he
Yeah.
can handle the ball, obviously. He
But
can
he's not a
facilitate,
point
but
guard.
that's not his role. That shouldn't be your role.
Those are the things
You should
I
not build
don't
a
fault
team
him on.
thinking this is our point guard.
And Frank Vogel told them that, and James Jones chose not to. So it's like a lot of things got miscalculated that, again, those players definitely should have played better, could have performed better. Absolutely. We ain't taking no accountability or responsibility off their plate. But there's more of a full picture that I think Sun fans have to look at other than, hey, we don't like Bradley Beal. Y'all got to not like some of the things
They had
that
a lot of
ownership
shit
did.
going on. Y'all remember that moment where Devin Booker, I think he was yelling at somebody because they just turned the ball over and didn't get back?
I remember when Coach
can't
Bud
forget
told
who
him
it
that
was.
he's yelling too much.
Yes.
And I'm just like,
They had a
What?
lot of shit going on. Just
Yeah.
like they had a bad year. And I thought that Devin Booker interview where they was going on about this season just kind of represented everything. Like, just throw that season away and move on.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not here to say how many games they gonna win or that they're gonna do anything crazy, but I do like the Suns roster in the position that they're in a lot better than the last couple of years. I like Dylan Brooks over there. We'll see what happens with Jalen Green.
I think he's ready to prove himself.
drafted
I think
Kamal
Jalen Green is going to prove himself.
Malawatch,
more.
I like, the other picks and Kobe Bryant and
Probably a
whatnot.
big jump from Ryan Dunn this season.
Yeah, you got Ryan. Like, I like, what they got going on. Is it the greatest situation to be in? No, but I think it's a lot better than having almost $200 million tied into Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Bradley Beal to get no playoff wins.
Y'all think that trade could be a little bit of like a reality check for Jalen Green? In the sense that, like, I've been this guy all my life. Obviously, like, I'm the scorer. I feel like I'm the go-to guy. But, like, I was expendable. My team was talking about trading me, and they actually did it. Like, I might have to, like, add to my game or whatever.
I don't think mine. I think it is. That was my first reaction when we came on here. It's just like, the reality now for Jalen Green is that ship has sailed. Nobody's looking at him to ever be in that role again. From now on, he's going to have to figure out how to be a second, third fiddle.
Yeah.
Like that number one thing or whatever, close to him and Sengun kind of like being the go-to guys. That's probably the last time in his career you're going to see, unless he's on a bottom feeder. He ain't never going to be in that role again.
Yeah.
At least not on a team that's going to the playoffs.
That's how I could see it. But, like, again, I think it benefits him, honestly.
Yeah, it can, yeah.
Everybody's not meant to be a 1A guy.
Yeah,
It's a very small.
It's
percentage
very
of people
hard
that
to
can
be
do it.
in 1A guy and handle all that pressure. It's a lot of responsibility being 1A.
And some of the guys that they didn't even have certain results. So, what is,
Sometimes you have a skill set of a 1, but like your production just essentially doesn't correlate to winning.
So do you think that means they got the skill set then?
They have the play style.
Yeah, they have the play style.
Oh, okay.
Play style and skill set. I got a play style of, I don't know.
I was about
But
to say,
like,
I got a
waiting to
play
see what
style of
player-
Steph Curry.
Like how we talk about Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas has like the bag work of like a number one option, but like if is he a number one option on the championship team?
Don't say that. He might come at you on Twitter.
I think Cam Thomas is good, but I don't think he has the skill set of a number one option.
Really good
I think he
scorer.
can score.
He's scoring wise, yeah. He doesn't have the playmaking chops of a number one option. But
He would be like a Jalen Green.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because how many teams are you looking at and be like, I'm looking at him to be my number one option?
Mm.
Not even your best guy, just like,
Yeah.
I think he's on the team if that's what his objective is. This is the team for you to be the number one option. Nobody bats an eye.
What, the Nets?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We still do have to do questions for all of the Western Conference teams. So let's hop into that. Somebody throw out a team.
Well, we were just on the Clippers, so
Yeah,
I
let's
was
do that.
since we talking about Bradley Beal, my question was: is Bradley Beal finally the piece that can get them over the hump? Because they seen since this Kawhi, Paul George tenure, now they in the James Harden, Kawhi era, really haven't been able to get over the hump. And maybe Bradley Beal could be that piece because last year they were a first-round exit. They lost to Denver in 7. Great series, but that's not your expectations. Your expectations when you have Kawhi Leonard is to compete for championships. So maybe Bradley Beal could be that guy that could alleviate some of that pressure because we saw it in the playoffs. James Harden, he's just not the same regular season player all the time. So maybe Bradley Beal can give you something to where now it kind of can hide that on some of those games where James Harden ain't being his best.
My question would be, how long is they going to ride this out? Because like KB said, we doing this again, the 5th year. It's like if the Kawhi, if I don't even want to put it in the air, but if like this is another one of those seasons where it's something with the if Kawhi or whatever, is this the last time or are they just going to continue to do this for the rest of his career?
That would be crazy because they just signed him to a nice extension.
So yeah, they did. You're
feel a
right.
little wrong trading Kawhi.
They gave him like a 3-year, like $50+ million annually extension.
Right, give me what I got.
Yeah, give me what I got. Of course.
But yeah, how long do they do it then?
Because he's kind of like made that his home now. So it
Yeah,
feel
for
wrong.
sure.
He's not asking out. I don't think Kawhi would ask out.
Hell no, he at home.
He cooling like.
They ain't
And
garbage.
they ain't even saying nothing when he get hurt. He missed a little time. Like, they right back next year. So he probably cooling. For the Clippers, there's kind of like some of the production questions from Bogey. Can he get back on the heater? Not that they really necessarily need it, but I think if they can add into their depth, if he's on and finds his shot back, it just makes this team just that much better. And again, with Brook Lopez getting a year older, if he can still be productive, this team's going to be real dangerous.
Yeah, it's good that they actually went out and got a backup big in Brook Lopez. I like that a lot.
Me too.
Yeah, my question was how much do they sacrifice their last year identity for this team? Mentioned the Bradley Beal defensive stuff.
Mm-hmm.
John Collins obviously is a step down defensively to some of the other guys on the team. So do they Just how do they balance it, right? Do you still have the star lineup with Chris Dunn and James Harden in the backcourt? Do you go heavy offense, and how many minutes do you see really with Bradley Beal and James Harden on the court together to close out a game versus the defensive stoppers of a Derrick Jones Jr. or Chris Dunn? Do you go small in certain situations with no Zoo or Brook Lopez and let it be John Collins, who effectively basically was a center the last 2 years of his career? So the identity was the defense. And the question is, how much you sacrifice?
I think it's going to be a game by game eventually. Eventually, I think you get to a solid place where you're confident in what you're doing. But that's what you got the 82 games for. And they got so many options. I think it really might be a game by game thing with Ty Lue, where you say, you know what, we might need to go a little bit smaller. We might need more defense this game. I trust Ty Lue with that.
Yeah.
I'll throw out a team, the Lakers. My question.
Yep.
What's the expectation? Because and I know that's very like vague, but I've been alive for 30 years.
Damn.
It's always been championship.
In those 3 decades, I think I could count on my hand how many years it wasn't a championship expectation.
Lonzo, Brandon Ingram.
That
years.
year, the year it was Nick Young and them, Kobe.
Yeah, like Kobe last year's, yeah.
And then you had post Shaq trade before they got Gasol.
Yeah.
And my entire life of living, those are like the 3, and that probably stretches out. That was probably like 5 to 6 years out of 30 years where they expectation legitimately was not
It's such a good question because it feels weird. Because again, you have Luka, and so it's just like as a Laker, you're thinking that the goal is just to win as best you can, show what you got. But at the same time, they're telling us that like our plans are not until 2027.
Yes.
Which is why my question is LeBron James legit considering to about leaving his team? Because if it is one of those years where it feels like a down year, maybe he really is like, I'd rather just do somewhere else.
I saw somewhere that he might be getting ready to let us know that this is the farewell tour.
That's tough, man. That's a dude I've been watching literally my whole life.
Would you go to the game?
My whole life.
Would y'all go to the game?
It's
only one game here in Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean in Chicago? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I would give myself $1,000 limit to get in that game.
That'll get you on the 300 level.
I
A
don't
little
think
bit more.
But
let's make it a trip. Hopefully you don't do it, Bron. But if you
Yeah.
do, we'll be there in Chicago.
Please announce it if you do.
If $1,000 get me in the thing, I'm that's when I'm pulling out my phone and I'm getting my family pass from Javon. Immediately.
My question was, is a LeBron thing going to be too distracting for the team? Like, it's already question marks on whether or not he wants to be there or not. So, like, what's the vibes of the team if essentially a leader isn't fully locked in?
Mm-hmm.
My question was about DeAndre Ayton and whether or not he's all talk. Every time you put a microphone in front of him since he's been traded, he said exactly the thing you want him to say. Talking about how much he admires Luka as a playmaker and how excited he is to play alongside him. And there are things that you get really excited about with DeAndre Ayton when you look at the film and you think about, you close your eyes to the bullshit. Like, there is some stuff there that you'd be like, oh, okay, that could work well with Luka. But he would have to completely buy into the thing that he did 15% of the time.
Yeah.
Like, can you convince somebody who has been in the league for this long and has been on a max contract before that you need to really shift your identity in order to fit alongside him all the time? And I don't know, but like, I don't think it's out of the realm possibility.
Might be his point. Could be another situation too where he's setting himself up for failure.
Yeah. Yeah. Another part that I have for the Lakers though, real quick too, is just can they find that
Knew you did extra work for the Lakers.
Can they find that defensive identity again, especially with Dorian Finney-Smith gone?
No.
I think
that shit lasted 2 weeks. We never seen it again, and you lost.
Yeah, more than 2 weeks.
This is about a month or so.
You lost some of that identity.
You lost your best defender.
LeBron ain't motivated.
Doe's the best defender
For how they were playing.
Yeah.
Him and Bron were really
him and
locked
Bron.
in.
I was thinking Bron.
Because after that is Vanderbilt, but Vanderbilt don't space the floor.
Dorian Finney-Smith did a lot of running around for that shit to work.
One boy's playing center. I'm going to throw out another team. It's the Timberwolves. And the question is, can Jaden McDaniels build off his scoring leap that he kind of had last year? Just keep adding to his game. It's something we kind of like been expecting him to do, is have that little scoring jump, and he's shown that he can. Just easily putting the ball on the floor and getting it in different spots. Jaden McDaniels versus just like I feel like when you're just only catch and shoot in the corner, it's easy to have a game where you're quiet and you're having an off night. But if you're constantly putting the ball on the floor and being able to be aggressive, he could be a clear-cut, like, good scorer on this team.
I felt like last year he was a lot more aggressive, a lot more consistently. So for me, I think that's probably who he is. I think you could see it just in his gameplay that he's a lot more comfortable. If you put Luke on him, he takes that shit as disrespect, and he's blowing by him every time he get the ball and he's getting to the rim. So that was just something you didn't see a few years ago. So it seems like he was a lot more committed to being aggressive. My question for them was, can they continue to be solid even if every team in the West continues to get better? Like, I felt like this offseason, a lot of teams in the West got better. They kind of just stayed the same by just making sure they brought back Nas Reed. So, like, is that enough for them to stay really good in the Western Conference? Because the West is tough. So, like, you at some point got to start making some moves instead of just kind of bringing guys back.
I'll piggyback off that kind of because my question is, can they do the double timeline thing? Well, here it is, another team. They're not in too much of like I take that back. Yeah, can they do it? Because Mike Conley is not getting any younger.
Yep.
You have Dillingham.
Yep.
You lose Nikhil, but you have Shannon. And then Barry and Jay looked really, really good in Summer League. It's just Summer League, but damn, he looked really, really good. How do these guys get leaned on? Are they ready? We saw that they said some things. I think Chris Finch, what does they call it? The exit interview, I think, spoke a little bit about Rob Dillingham and that they were going to need some production or whatnot. I think Terry and Shannon was really good in the playoffs in those little instances. So will they be able to balance that? Because on one hand, you're going to need them. Yeah. You got to start preparing for that. But at the same time, they still do have Conley, DiVincenzo, McDaniels.
Somebody had asked me,
Randall,
and I'll ask y'all too. Somebody asked, do y'all think Mike Conley is still starting by like the end of the season?
See, that's what I mean. Like, if he is, does that mean Rob Dillingham didn't do what he did, or is he?
I think it would be on the latter of Rob Dillingham didn't do what he needed to do.
So yeah, that goes to my question was similar to yours. Is what if Rob isn't ready?
It could very well happen.
Because I think that when you talk about the younger guys on the team, it's so much easier for Terrence Shannon Jr. to be ready because his role is so solidified.
He's also 25.
He also is older than Anthony Edwards, yeah. While Rob Dillingham, again, what is he now? 21, if that? His role is going to be to initiate the offense. And what we've learned with Anthony Edwards is as great of a player he is, he still does need a guy like a Conley or a point guard on the roster on the court with him in most cases in order for the offense to be great. And he did take playmaking leaps last year. You saw that in that first-round series against the Lakers and everything. And he did say he was going into the offseason with a lot of things in mind, but he wasn't going to tell us exactly what it was he was going to work on. I'm assuming this is part of it. But if Rob is not ready, then that changes the trajectory of the team.
Yeah.
And they kind of like Chris Finch said, they need Rob to be ready. And that don't mean that he's going to be the starter over Mike Conley come game one, but for him to be a part of the real rotation because they don't really have any other options. You can run the double Dante and Anthony Edwards, and that'll probably do some stuff, but they really do need a one guard over there.
Yeah. That is their biggest question mark. And Rob Dillingham is also just small. Like, he's also little.
It's very small.
So, like, defensively,
he tries to get after it. At least in summer league he has, but
like
you're gonna have your limitations when you're 6 foot and 130.
But luckily for him, he has Rudy Gobert behind him.
And Behringer.
It's a blessing and a curse in a lot of cases to have Rudy Gobert behind you.
Also,
he got Behringer too.
I don't want to set that.
I don't know if Behringer plays a lot.
Passes though.
I wouldn't expect it.
They already got a front court of Nas Reed, Julius Randle, and Rudy Gobert. I think Behringer is like a drafted stash, but on the roster.
Nas and Julius do not want to play that 5. They're trying to play the 4. Nas will play the 3 if he want to. Luka Garza is gone. He got his minutes guaranteed by the Boston Celtics. All right, I'll throw out a team. Let's go with the Warriors. It's the same question I've asked on previous episodes, so I'll keep it short. Will the age be a problem?
That's great. Miles Lewis is our age an issue.
Yeah, you just see too many teams the teams that went on deep runs this year, they had at least some level of youth on their side. When your star players are 36, 35, and 34, and then maybe your fourth most important player, Al Horford, when he signs there is going to be 36 as well. It's just, can we get through 16 postseason wins with this level of oldness on our team. And some of the younger players that you have on the roster, you don't even know if you want them on the roster.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Now all of a sudden they don't want Kuminga when they've been holding on to him for years.
Yeah.
That's my question. What's going on with this? And it's not even just them. It's all of the restricted free agents. Josh Giddey, Cam Thomas, Kuminga. Like,
I think they're really going to try to work a deal for Kuminga, man. Not work a deal. I think they're going to try to work a trade for him.
I don't think anybody's biting at the price that they want.
I think that's why they're holding on to it, because it's like the last piece they have to really make something happen. Because everybody up here kind of looking at this team knows that they just don't have enough. They need to make some type of move, and it's just like, my question is, can Kuminga bring in something that just brings hope back to the Warriors to lighten them back up? Because right now, it's the unction over there.
I think that every day we go further into the offseason, the likelihood they get something back in that trade that we like is getting lower and lower and lower. Because I feel like if teams really cared,
they would have got
if something was already been done.
It probably would have been done like on draft night.
And instead, the teams that you thought could be able to do something, they went other directions.
The Warriors probably gassing Kuminga. Like, first of all, they probably got the price high. Second of all, they probably talking about what he did, like when he had those 20-point games, 25. They probably really gassing that, trying to say, like,
if you're an opposing team, I bet you squint your eyes a little bit and look at that postseason when Steph Curry got injured. Say, see, when you let him play 30 minutes, he can average. I think the stats is like he averages like 23 points per game when he plays over 30 minutes. That's nuts. So if you are a team, you can kind of look at that. But also, the motherfucker can't play with Steph Curry, who seems to be, even though it's an intricate offense, one of the easiest dudes to play alongside, then goddamn it, where will he be able to play and be successful?
I heard somebody say it's so easy playing with the Warriors, just pass it to them light-skinned dudes. That's all you got to do.
Oh, it seemed like it could be hard because Dennis Schroeder went there and he just did not fit. That shit looked disgusting. He looked good every other stop, though.
That's because they brought Dennis Schroeder in to do some stuff he did not fit.
Well, they said that they didn't want to change his game, and then they changed his game.
He did not fit what they do.
Yeah.
Let's do Pelicans.
Look at the Pelican.
For the Pelicans,
21-61.
Well, they already dealing with some shit because y'all saw that our boy Darrick Queen.
Darrick Queen is now
had to go under surgery for
his hand?
Wrist.
12 weeks or so.
Yeah.
It's already looking like my question done with.
How do we keep our guys healthy?
Mine was, can this be a normal year?
Mine is simple. What's the starting lineup?
Okay. Yeah,
Can we get
let's
there?
play
What
that
the
game.
fuck is the starting lineup?
I think it's Poole. I think it's Herb. I think it's Trey. I think it's Zion. I think it's Missy.
Yeah. So then,
because DeJounte won't be ready because he tore it in February or something.
Yeah.
So he won't be ready. And
because y'all be seeing them things that be trying to have like Herb come off the bench. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah. Them be ESPN graphics.
So do Jeremiah Fears off your bench.
Yep.
Jordan Hawkins.
Yep.
Jose Alvarado.
Damn, all them small ass dudes.
Am I forgetting somebody? Darrick Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Why I feel like I'm forgetting?
Who are the
somebody?
wings that we?
That's what I'm saying.
They do got Carlo.
Right.
Y'all know that guy?
Yeah. Oh, you asking them?
Carlo who?
The one that was shooting.
Makovich. I don't know how to pronounce the last name.
They got Looney.
Oh yeah, they got Looned off for sure.
Yeah.
Sadiq Bey.
Oh yeah, Sadiq Bey being healthy is kind of interesting.
Brandon Boston Jr.
It's been so long.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean he tore his ACL the year before that. So.
Yeah, I like Sadiq Bey, especially if he's gonna be your 8th man.
Yeah,
I like Sadiq Bey.
Quick ass shot.
Quick as
Remember,
shit.
he had that
He had a little 50 ball, man. Never forget it. Me and Darrick both thought about it in that one game that we played.
He had a crazy game winner too off the corner, didn't he? Was that him?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know all the little
I
Sadiq
think
Bey
it was like
highlights.
one of those. It was one of those
With the
moments where
Hawks?
yeah.
Sadiq Bey had a really good start to his
Where did he
NBA
get
career.
drafted to?
The Pistons?
Yes. It might have been a game winner with the Pistons.
I can't remember if it was the Pistons or the Hawks, but I know he had one in the corner where it was just like barely any time left, and he just got it off for the game winner.
I don't know.
Sadiq Bey was on our show.
Hmm?
Yeah, he was one of
Sadiq
the
Bey
dudes
follows me if I'm not mistaken.
Sadiq Bey
When did
reminded me
Sadiq
of
Bey end up
myself.
on our show?
When he got
he
drafted.
was at one of those dudes that was at the airport we were interviewing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not remember.
You don't remember?
that.
He was really like, he was kind of quiet. Not even quiet, but like he didn't show much like
Who
character.
else did we have? I know we had
Was it
Aaron
Nesmith?
Nesmith. That's the
Yeah.
only one I really remember.
Emmanuel Quickly.
I do remember the quickly one. Okay.
I don't remember.
I do not remember Sadiq Bey. Wow.
Then we had like 4 of them.
Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gave us nothing. And I think that was it. I
One
think
dude did.
Sadiq Bey.
We had that one dude there.
Sadiq Bey, Neesmith, Bobo.
That's the problem that you get yourself
Quickly.
into when you sell a show that you're gonna have a guest, that you start bringing in people's dads on the show. You need a guest to sell a segment. So let's go get Jaren Jackson Jr.'s dad, who also was an NBA player and an NBA champion. We don't want to discredit him.
Yeah, but that's when he was telling us that Jaren was Tim Duncan with a jump shot,
He did say that.
That was
He already got more DPOYs than Tim Duncan.
which is
These are fucking nuts, right? Pelicans. What type of season do you need to have to not regret giving up that pick?
yeah, that's another reason. People
Yeah.
looking at that, and
that's-
Pelicans got
that's
some work
just-
to do, man.
Can I ask y'all a question?
That's
Yeah.
still one of the craziest trades.
I like Andrew Reed's shoe.
Yeah, it looks nice, don't it? I'm gonna name an NBA team from the Western Conference. You tell me if you think they'll have a better season than the Pelicans.
Okay,
The OKC Thunder,
Yep.
of course.
the Houston Rockets,
Yep.
the LA Lakers,
Yeah,
Yep.
the Pelicans. I'm sorry, the Nuggets,
Yep.
yeah,
the Clippers,
yeah.
Yes.
Minnesota,
Yes.
Yep.
the Warriors,
Yep.
Memphis,
Yeah.
Yep.
Sacramento,
Yep.
Dallas,
Yep.
Yep.
Phoenix.
Yep.
I don't know.
Pelicans really are
Questionable.
like they might be bottom.
They might be in the same tier.
They might be bottom.
Portland.
No. Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
I think they could
Portland
be better than
Portland showed some
Portland.
flashes of really fighting for that play.
I'm gonna go Pelicans.
I think they could be better than
I'll go
I'm going
Portland.
Pelicans.
And San Antonio.
San Antonio.
San Antonio.
And not Jazz, but I know where y'all going now.
I'm going Pelicans.
So,
So what's
y'all
that,
just
13th?
determined they're the 13th seed in this year's. Obviously, we're doing this July, whatever, well before
I don't like the
anything
way that the
happens.
Kings are constructed for the future, but like if I'm taking one of the teams this year, give me Sabonis, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Keegan Murray, Keon Ellis.
Yeah.
Who did they pick up?
Oh, Nick Clifford.
Nick Clifford.
Lee Clifford. No, like
Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder.
Oh, yeah, they
give,
did
give,
pick up
give
Dennis
me
Schroeder.
that team over the
Yeah.
Pelicans. I know Sabonis is giving me 70 games. Zach LaVine was 50, 40, almost 90 last year. Almost shot 45% from three. Give me that team.
That team's gonna be real bad, man. If they make some noise, it could be kind of cool. I don't know if it's just because last year, like I felt like the Pelicans kind of fell off the face of the earth. Like you heard some stuff with Trey Murphy, and you heard about like Herb Jones trades and stuff like that. But other than that, the Pelicans was at the bottom,
Yeah.
and they like we kind of forgot about them. But they're usually one of those teams when like we seen them, they're like they could pop off. They could be one of those surprise teams.
My
but-
issue for them is just like Kawhi, you always want to have the Zion Williamson thing.
I think it's
last-
a Pelican thing.
Last year did not help me at all because he looked really, really good, but they still, even him saying like, man, I want to play every game. You got to ask the Pelicans. That was off a little bit. Jordan Poole is not a point guard.
Nope.
He's not a point guard, and I think Zion Williamson should be out there with a point guard. I don't want to say Zion needs to have a point guard, but I think it helps. It does not hurt.
He just
to
hasn't
have
really had it in his career.
at
I
all.
think the point guard spot is becoming under like even if it's a backup quality point guard, like it's becoming an underrated spot.
Seriously.
Because
And
like,
then
go ahead,
you're just leaning on so much youth.
yeah.
Jeremiah Fears, Derek Queen, Eves Missy, Jordan Hawkins. I think they all have to be relied upon. You need something from them,
Yeah.
especially like Jeremiah Fears might have to get thrown in a fire if Jordan Poole ain't being that point guard. Jordan Poole gonna get up shots, he's gonna shoot a bunch of threes, but like
But
you
there's
out
zero,
there,
there's zero fear in that man, though.
you funny. You out there with Trey Murphy and Zion, like they need somebody that can acknowledge the fact that they're out there, not compete with them for
You
shot
better be looking
attempts.
for Trey in transition and Trey spotting up at
If you
40
gave
feet deep.
if you gave Trey Young those two motherfuckers, they would be nice.
Yeah.
They'd be nice.
We forgot about Micah Peavy.
I ain't forget about him. I just don't expect him to play. Hunter Dickinson too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there he is in his fucking suit in this picture. Okay, he got a little $600K.
Who?
Hunter Dickinson.
On IG.
No, it's NBA
His
salary.
salary.
He probably made what, 10 million in
yeah,
college.
Yeah. More. I
You
think he
so?
made $7 million last year.
He was there for 7-8 years. So
Yeah, he's probably got about 50.
Damn.
they got Lester Quiones, Trey Alexander. Remember what team Trey Alexander played for, y'all? I'm telling you right now.
He had a good ass game in summer league, and people was in the comments like, P, they ain't gonna forget now. I'm like, these
motherfuckers
motherfuckers ain't
not
watching.
watching.
Summer
They
League.
not watching.
Mike went to Vegas and then watched Summer League.
I could have seen him and not known it was him.
That's nuts. I mean, well, yeah. No, somebody throw out another team.
I got
Yeah.
one.
Oh,
Were you about to say the Mavericks?
I was about to say the Mavs.
The Mavericks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Because I had the Mavericks too.
Is Cooper Flag enough to make our fans happy again? Like,
Ooh.
what type of season do we have to put together as an organization in order to get our fans back reinvested, rejuvenated, and over the Luka trade? Because at some point we got to move on, but as an organization, you also got to put something out there in order to make your fans believe in you and understand what you just did.
I saw a post on Mavs NBA Twitter. There was a poll. Let me know what y'all think the results were. Question was, which would you rather see happen this year? A, conference finals appearance. B, miss the playoffs, but Nico Harrison is fired. What do y'all think the poll split was?
Nico probably went crazy on the polls.
Yeah, getting Nico fired was probably the highest.
I would say it was 65-45 on making the conference finals.
It was 60-40 on Nico getting fired.
Oh.
And part of me is like, I understand, but also conference finals appearance is not something that
This goes back to my conversation earlier when I was talking about the Suns fans. At some point, to be like an happy, excited fan, you got to let some things go. To your point, we can get past this and get to the conference finals, or we suck just to fire him.
Yeah.
I think you got to get some closure and move on. That's crazy.
I think the closure for them is just him being gone completely.
Over winning?
Yeah.
If winning is no longer the goal, then what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Because, like, honestly, if y'all suck and y'all fire him, the next year y'all probably going to suck again.
I think it's just
There's
this
a world where
dude,
that happens, too.
They feel like this dude screwed us over. They traded our franchise guy. Like, they want some type of get back. They feel like even if he does.
That's why J. Cole named that song Pride as the Devil. Because if we're in here to win, you essentially are playing more to your pride to see him gone more than win.
I think
because
that also
winning would mean that he was essentially right.
I think you should just, if that is so important to you, and listen, Nico Harrison, I want him fucking fired too, and I'm not even a fan of the team. But at that point, in my mind, you should just become a Laker fan. Because Luka means more than you than the results of your franchise. I fucking hate the guys running our team. I want to see Jerry gone. I want to see everybody clean house. But if you told me we can make the conference finals, they can sit their ass down.
Yeah.
That's cool. Let's go on a run.
I'm not mad at
Luka
what you're
ain't
saying.
coming back, by the way. Like,
I don't even know how to fathom how it would feel like trading away your best player out of like your franchise guy that Derrick Rose in his prime. Like, this is not Derrick Rose after a few injuries and all that stuff.
Better.
What?
Better, Luka. Better.
It still don't even. It's the attachment to the player though.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
It's like trading away that player in his prime, especially without even taking offers in to see what we can get. We just traded away, which felt like people thought it was like it was forced or something like that. I could see it.
I could see that too after it first happened, but now it's months removed. You got the first overall pick, and a hypothetical word, they're saying you go to the conference finals. So again, the whole point of the sport, in any sport, is to play to win. You're rooting for your team to be the best that they can be. You have a chance to go to the conference finals with your rookie number 1 overall pick, which means if you did do that, he is playing towards his generational tag that some people have used potentially if they are going that far. Maybe he's not. Maybe it's Anthony Davis and Kyrie, and they just have a really good team. But something is going extremely right. To want negativity, to want to be a loser, essentially, to get somebody fired is why it blows my mind.
I wish they would have said like championship or maybe even just
No,
finals.
conference finals is good enough.
I think it's conference finals. I think there's probably some people that's like, if it's not a championship, like what the hell is we didn't do this shit to get to the conference finals.
In my mind, conference finals with the rookie makes me
it's
feel like our future's cool.
And that means and that means you probably beat Denver or OKC in order to get
You
there.
have to go through at least one of them.
Yes.
Maybe you got to go through both of them to get to the conference finals.
Depending on your seeding.
Depending on your seeding.
In his rookie year, which means this is the worst version of him. That's crazy to me. And again,
and Kyrie Irving's just coming back from his injury, and you can look at it and be like, damn, we lost, But boy, am I excited for next season. I'm so.
I feel like a lot of them are talking out of their ass, or if they're not, I feel like a lot of them are being extremely prideful. And like KB said, you should go be a Laker fan. You're not a fan of the team. You were a fan of that player. Because again, I understand the instant. If we were doing this right now, the day the trade happened, I would be completely understand. We are months removed. You got the number 1 fucking pick.
Yeah, and that guy's good.
And outside of that, Nico ain't done nothing.
Other than smack you in the face by saying, see,
Yeah.
see.
But like it ain't like
threw Jason Kidd under the bus when he said Jason Kidd was part of this too when we was making this decision.
But it ain't like in this offseason they've had some other questionable trades and moves that we like, man, what the fuck are they doing?
The Quinn Grimes thing was, well, that's not the offseason, but the Quinn Grimes trade is crazy too.
Oh, that was extremely goofy.
Yeah.
Another
But maybe
guy,
they just like, hey, we don't have the money to pay Quinn Grimes, but I feel like you probably got more than Caleb fucking Martin.
another guy who was just sitting out there right now.
My question for the Mavericks was how much does Cooper really play like with the ball in his hands this year? He's been doing a lot in summer league. Like we knew he did it in college where they were using him as like a main ball handler. He got to summer league and I felt like they were like they were doing a lot where players were trying to just pressure him up court and everything like that. With Kyrie out, I wonder how much they're really gonna like try to see if, hey, let's just develop him, let's just get him the reps now, let's get him used to it. Or is he gonna actually play a different role where it's like, yeah, we're gonna play him off ball and he's gonna get his as he does, but we know what he does defensively.
My guess would be it'll be a lot less than summer league.
Yeah.
I think that's why you have D'Angelo Russell signing. And also in this regular season, I think they do realize how good of a team that they can be. You still have Derek Lively, who had the bone spur procedure, whatever. Anthony Davis, Gafford, P.J. Washington, Max Christie, D'Angelo Russell, Najee Marshall. You have a really good team while we await for Kyrie Irving to get fully healthy. So this is a season where you still can be in the playoffs to give Cooper Flag that early experience. So I don't think you're gonna look to develop him when and if you can, but not to the degree where you finna just be on
Detriment to the team.
some jackass shit.
I mean, my question is similar to Mike's though, because what all those players that's on the team right now, obviously D'Angelo Russell is the true initiator while Kyrie's out. But like you can argue that Cooper Flag is like the second best initiator on the team. It's like if your goal is to win, which it is, can you afford for him to be your second best initiator of offense? Because you know, Anthony Davis can get to a spot, but he not. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain
Don't
role.
sleep on Najee Marshall.
Najee Marshall was pretty fucking good last season, but he's not going to be starting in this situation. So yeah, we have very similar questions there.
My question is, how good can we be? I don't think we realize that the Mavericks can be pretty good, man.
I think they're going to be a really good regular season team, just strictly based off the defensive aspect.
Yep.
That's going to be enough to win.
Yeah.
48.
They could definitely be a lot for the play-in.
40.
No, I think they could be above the play-in. I think they could be a legitimate playoff team. Yes, I really think they could. And if Kyrie was healthy, I would say that they arguably could fight for home court advantage in the playoffs if Kyrie was coming in fully healthy.
I'm rooting for Anthony Davis. I know he's trying to be on that tour where it's just like, I know you traded away Luka, but I'm here now. I hope he really do stand on business, bro. He's so good.
Yeah, I'm happy that I get to root for him finally.
Same.
Last 5 years, I haven't been able to. So
yeah, he's been lame as hell.
Yeah. He getting out rebounded by Josh Hart.
And you sat up there and defended that shit, Mike.
But
you
know what? He bounced
hilarious,
back,
bro.
though.
He did.
He bounced back because now.
But
he
you
one of the
such
best
a Laker
boards in the
fan that
game.
you was like, that ain't no problem.
how many teams we got left?
See, there's a lot
I got
of
it at
people.
9.
Josh
but I
Hart be
feel like I don't know.
outboard. Josh outboard Miles Turner and Brook Lopez.
Well, I don't look at them the
Well,
same.
yeah, those are two guys that's like, yeah.
The Grizzlies.
All right, Grizzlies.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're reverting back to a high pick and roll offense, change the ceiling of this team. Remember when they made the changes and got rid of
No.
Taylor Jenkins and it's Tomas Isolo came in, and then now we're using Zach Edey as a screener more than just a ball mover, and they look better. So I just wonder, now we're having a full offseason of getting back to your roots, even though there's no Desmond Bane. Can you change the outcome of this team? Change the outlook of this team, I guess is a better word.
Yeah, how much of a loss is Desmond Bane? Like, that's a lot of offense to have to replace, especially when you talk about three-point shooting. You brought in KCP, who just had an atrocious shooting year. Just how much is that going to affect the team? Like, the West got better. I feel like they were the one team that kind of got worse.
I expect KCP to be a lot better this season.
I do too. I do too. I think there's less pressure
There's no
on
choice.
him to be like a prolific 3-point shooter. My question for them
He also
was,
got people that can generate shots for him.
Yep, he do. Mine was, can Ja get back to, I guess, the Ja level that we know he can be at, that MVP type level, the All NBA level? It just feels like, I don't know if it was offense, but he did production wise take a little step back. We know he can get back to that level.
That's my question. Damn near. If is Ja Morant still our guy? Like face of the franchise with Ryan.
We can't have no questions about is this your team or is it Jaren's team? We know who team this
Who was
is.
saying that shit? You was saying it's Jaren team?
You were saying that too?
I actually don't remember who said it. But
Yeah,
I
we
do
can't
like
have those
Jaren a lot.
conversations.
So.
Even if it ain't Jaren's, but it's like shit. I don't know.
Yeah, he just don't play enough.
Yeah,
I think that's the main.
sure.
When he does play, they're really good. But obviously, if you're missing 30% of the season every year minimum, then it's hard to feel like you can build around that.
Yeah.
We do need a really good Josh season again. Because like you compare, like I just feel like a lot of point guards have jumped him in the rankings just because he hasn't been able to stay healthy.
Yep.
He
So-
was really averaging 27 a game at one point.
Man, he had a playoff run where he was averaging like 35. Come on, man. We know who
He
Ja
had-
can be.
He just hasn't. I don't know, man. He just hasn't been able to get back to that.
Yeah.
You like Ja Morant?
Yeah, I like Ja.
That's not what you said in Discord. Call that man out his name. I'm just joking.
I was gonna say,
Them
damn,
new
man.
shoes of his, the Peach Jam ones.
I didn't see those.
Oh my goodness,
We're in the golden era, man.
Peach Jams is nice.
While we here, before we get to the next team, shout out to our girl Maddie for getting the Paige Beckers interview.
Oh my fucking goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Will you talk about an individual TikTok or 1 minute video breaking the fucking internet?
Yeah.
Bro, that video has, on our own page, has I think 9 million views. And then, everybody
ESPN's
took
made
it
an
and
article.
dropped it. There's an article on ESPN, on People Magazine, Shade Room. It's everywhere. So shout out to Maddie
That
doing
was
great
dope.
things.
That was super
Clap it up
dope.
for you, Maddie.
Yeah, shout out to
And that's
Maddie.
my girl. I love me some Paige.
Yeah.
Real quick about Ja though. Yeah, 28 in the quarter against the Lakers, bro. 28 in the quarter?
Yeah.
That's how bad y'all was.
Nah, he was fortunate. Son.
Denver Nuggets. My
Yep.
question was, why can't we win it all?
Damn.
Why can't
Why
I win
not
MVP?
me?
Why can't I win MVP?
Why not me?
I like their roster additions, man. Cam Johnson, Bruce Brown, Valanciunas. I thought they had an amazing offseason, especially getting those acquisitions while trading MPJ off the books. This was just a phenomenal offseason. I think they went out and got all the right pieces. They convinced Valanciunas to stay.
Did
after
they,
he
or they
wanted-
forced them? Because I think
forced them. They forced
Okay.
them.
We got your contract, buddy.
So yeah, why can't they win it all now? I just feel like this is the perfect team to have around Jokic.
My question is, if not now, then when? If this ain't it, what will be?
Yeah.
Because damn, this team look good on paper.
Yeah, they look really good.
Yeah, this episode's supposed to be hard-hitting questions. Y'all want to know the hardest-hitting question I can ask them?
What?
Will you miss MPJ's rebounding? That's how good of a team it look like on paper. And I'm like fishing for some
I
shit.
said, can Aaron Gordon replicate his shooter?
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a very good one.
Might not
Gordon-
need to.
Yeah. Aaron Gordon was so damn good.
He was so fucking good. Was he the second best player last season? Thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I was just trolling.
I'm going to say
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year, yeah. Because he was just that good, especially when doing what he does defensively, too.
Sure.
Yeah.
He did save the series with the dunk.
That might be my opening bill, Mike. I might try to make like an Aaron Gordon, a 4.
I'm making a Courtney Williams bills to start off.
Shout out to Courtney Williams, man.
One of my
Was she on
favorite
WAC?
hoopers.
She was on WAC Talk yesterday too, I think.
For real?
I ain't see. I went online.
Oh,
Well, I
I
went on
think
my
I could
phone.
be mistaken though. She a bucket though.
With who?
What you mean?
Who's she on WAG Talk?
Oh, I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe I'm mistaking her for somebody else.
Because
Yeah,
everybody
that's
on
my
WAG
first
Talk is
beat.
Has
talking
a-
about a
yeah.
significant other.
She been streaming though.
What should we stream?
IRL shit.
Oh.
Wait.
All-Star game.
This the pink hair?
Yeah.
Just 2 pink hairs though.
Oh shit, you about to get me
She's
caught
the
up. Let me
starting
see.
guard for
The Lynx.
yes. I ain't know she was on WAG Talk.
Maybe she wasn't. I'm gonna look it up right now. There you go.
Natasha Cloud.
Natasha Cloud. Oh no, Courtney Williams said she was single again. That's what I'm thinking about.
Okay.
They was like, "What's the misconception about you?" She said, "People think I'm in a relationship. Where the baddies at?"
You saw her in the hotel give the apple crown to Kelsey Plum.
I did not see that.
Yeah. I'm like, that's Mike shit. That crown, that apple crown.
The Apple Crown, yeah.
I remember I tried drinking it straight in the car. Remember you gave me one?
Yeah, you got the little bottle.
Yeah, and I tried drinking it on the way to a baseball game. and
I think I
started
still got that
choking.
video
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah, I
You
remember
choke.
that. I do remember that.
I thought it was apple crumb. I thought it'd be a little sweet. That shit was not sweet.
I mean, it was still liquor. It was out. It's like
Thought it was sweet. You definitely thought it was
he thought it was sweet. Yeah, that's sure
Motherfucker thought he was drinking a Tahitian treat.
That shit definitely bit back.
Kings.
Oh boy,
Bro, this is the team where I say, what the hell is we doing?
Mine was, do we want a top 5 pick or do we want a play-in spot?
do they have their own pick this season?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a valid question.
So, like, realistically, you have a roster where you look like you're going to be competing for a play-in spot.
That
But
shit not even guaranteed to get the top 5. They gonna be so mad they have a terrible, like, shitty ass.
They
season
can't get
to
a top
the
5 pick. Yeah, they a little too good. They ain't
They
that
end up
damn
getting the
good.
As long
but
as
they-
they miss, they got a chance. I think they're missing this year.
I would hope so. It would be best for the franchise.
Dallas missed by what 3 games and 1 Cooper flag. So
True.
they have
Yeah,
the
but they
real
also
possibility.
they gave an NBA Luka to the Lakers.
Oh yeah, they got blessed. A big coincidence. of
What's
course.
going on with DeMar DeRozan? What are you doing with him?
Seems
I
like they
just
probably
think
can't
it's-
trade him.
Huh?
But this
They
is my
probably
thing,
can't
though.
trade him.
Yeah.
If you just watch the Bulls struggle to trade these players for years, what makes you think you just finna bring them in and be like, yeah, we'll ship them right out? We gonna get that package for them.
You know-
that's my thing.
DeMar DeRozan shouldn't be a asset that's hard to trade. Now, obviously, you're probably not getting back nothing crazy.
It's the
but it's
fit.
$24 million a year. Good production, good shooting splits. You know, like he's a
It's
good
the
player.
fit. And he also probably wants to start. I don't think DeMar is at a point where he probably wants to come off the bench for a team. He would probably stay somewhere where he's starting and playing starter minutes.
I don't know. I didn't even have a question for this fucking team.
That's crazy.
Oh, here go a question. How long between Nick Clifford is starting?
Big Nick Clifford guy.
I just watched some games in summer league.
I love Nick Clifford.
Wasn't a big Nick Clifford guy in the draft process, but damn it, he looked like Michael Jordan
Hey,
plus
I remember when I
bro.
said I wanted him to come to the Bulls, and y'all was like,
Yeah,
what?
I didn't want a 36-year-old prospect in my
He
with my
wasn't
10th
going to
pick.
the fucking Bulls.
I know. But,
You know he older than Anthony Edwards.
Is
Yeah.
he really?
No, I'm just talking.
oh, I thought he was.
No, I think
I
he's
know he's
22.
a 4-year guy.
I think he's 22 or 23.
Oh, okay.
But like, who cares?
Yeah. 22, 23 is still
No, I
young.
care. If I have an 11th pick, I don't want a 22-year-old. Shit, I'd be playing 2K if I got a 17th pick. I don't want a 22-year-old. Feel like you limit your ceiling a little bit. You know, draft a 19-year-old.
That's your problem.
Not
Living
us.
at that ceiling, and your ceiling to be limited.
Patrick. You're still
I never
just-
signed off on the Patrick Williams. I just accepted him once he got here. I thought we were getting Denny the whole time, so I was so ready
Oh,
for Denny on the team.
That would have been nice.
Been better than Patrick Williams for sure.
Oh,
But you know,
for
people
sure.
come to Chicago and never hit their ceiling, so who knows? He might be Patrick Williams. If
Do
he
they
ends
just
up
have
in
the
Chicago.
same training staff?
What do you mean?
Like the
Oh,
developmental?
the Bulls? Oh, well, no, because they fired a bunch of their developmental coaches this offseason. I don't know
Didn't
if
they
they're
also,
replacing-
weren't they one of the teams that just recently hired a shooting coach?
Yeah, like 2-3 years ago. Yeah. I don't think he works for us anymore. I think he got fired too. I think he was part of the layoff. Or I don't know if it's layoffs or fires. I don't know. We'll let go. But
I just don't see how you in the 2020s and didn't have a shooting coach.
the Lakers didn't have an analytics staff until just like this upcoming season.
Yeah, that's
They could have hired Crangers.
That could
Yeah,
have
because that's all he tweet about is
Oh,
is shoot.
He definitely
They could have hired you.
Talking about
Wayne,
grade A minus.
what's 3 + 4?
7.
Oh, they could have hired you.
Divide that by 2.
Divided by 2, you can't divide that by 2.
It's just 3.5.
Hell no.
I mean, that's
Your ass got fired before you even got the job. Why are you confused about that? You can
because-
divide
I mean,
7 by
you
2.
can, but it's just not divisible by 7.
it doesn't evenly.
It's not a
divide.
whole.
But you can
it's not a
still
whole
do
number.
it, though.
Yeah, you
It's not a
can.
whole number. So if you had a test that said 7 + 2, you was gonna say can't? No, you put 3.5.
I was gonna put non-applicable.
Spurs.
San
My
Antonio.
question for the
Oh.
Spurs is: can they be that surprise team?
What's their future with De'Aaron Fox?
With
He's going to
bringing
be
in the guards?
expensive. You got Castle. You just got Harper. That's all.
Yeah, mine was just, are we
Somebody
ready?
put that in my head. I saw it on Twitter. It was like, y'all think the Spurs gonna really commit like to De'Aaron Fox because
Was he got
First
2
year,
years?
I would say you
I'm
got to
not- I
test the
don't think
waters
so.
first year. I think you test waters first year and really see like if you love it. If you don't, then why not? But I think they should be. I think their parents should be really good.
Yeah.
well, yeah, if they come out and crush it,
Yeah.
that is not even.
But I think it also opens up that opportunity if Stephon Castle or Dylan Harper is taken off as your guard, then you're like, shit, maybe we want to get a different. We want to bring in another.
I'm just
wing.
bringing it up.
He is on expiring.
Yeah, financial, because you're gonna pay Wemby, and you pay him, and it becomes extremely limited.
Mhm.
That's all. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up. I don't think De'Aaron Fox is a bad player.
Yeah, you're just
Anything
thinking about
like that.
financial.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Because you can't have 4 max contracts.
Because what is he gonna cost? What does he make right now, KB?
37 and some change.
So he's gonna be a $50 million player.
He'll enter the final season of his current contract in 2025-2026 and is eligible for a new 4-year contract worth just under $229 million.
God damn.
Well, you still gotta.
Just because you eligible don't mean you're
is
going
it
to
a
get
Yeah.
year or two before you have to pay Stephon Castle?
2 more years.
Two more years. So I mean, you got a little bit of time.
But that means
I mean, they might do
You
it
got a little
early.
bit of time.
that mean you're
they-
1 year away from Wemby, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They would give Wemby right. They would give Wemby everything right now.
Yeah,
if they
that
could.
shit's stupid. Yeah.
He only played 17 games with the team last year.
So it jumps from this nice, young, sexy team to you paying both of those guys, and now expectation is you got to be at the Western Conference Finals or some shit like
Because
that.
if Wemby hit All NBA this year, his money go up, what, 30%?
As long as he's healthy, he's going to be an All-NBA player this year.
Yeah.
Just a matter of getting him healthy.
Did y'all do the Suns while I was gone?
No. We were just talking shit about the Kings mostly.
Okay. I'll move on to the Suns. My question is there actually anything wrong with Mark Williams? Like the whole trade thing that happened with him.
I forgot they got Mark Williams. Shit.
Yeah, they got the whole.
I like this
They got the
team.
whole Charlotte Center.
Remember when I brought up? I kind of like to say I didn't say Mark Williams.
What happened? Oh yeah, you didn't. But yeah, if he has and this is just more so I guess a personal thing for me. Like if he has a really good year, which I'm still rooting for him to, it's just gonna be weird that the Lakers kind of like they just shut that whole thing down. And the way that we talked about it, you would have thought that like Mark Williams is just about to fall apart.
Yeah.
And so if he comes out and has a great season, he's looking dominant, it's just like, bro.
So here's the defense I get the Lakers.
yeah.
As we see now even more with how the offseason is going, I think the thing with Mark Williams, he was going to be a very big investment for them to be with Luka. So they were thinking long term.
Mhm.
When we give Luka that 4 or 5 year extension, Mark Williams would essentially have been his running mate. Do we think Mark Williams can stay up for 5 years? And I think the Lakers have extreme doubts because the Suns are going to have to make a decision too when it's time to pay Mark Williams. I think this is going to be it, and then he's going to have to get a new contract. The Lakers are trying to put this team together. So when LeBron go, they pivot and we gone. And Mark Williams was a guy that they were going to want to be in the front court for Luka. And if Mark Williams will not be able to consistently have these healthy years, then the Lakers ultimately may have not made the worst or wrong decision.
No, I
Because you're
agree.
planning for the future more than the now. For the now, he would have been an upgrade. You could have used him last year. But I think they wanted to make sure, and we see it now. They're doing these 2-year deals. So when everything is cleared and everything, they'll be fully equipped to do what they need to do with Luka.
Do you think, would you rather have DeAndre Ayton and pick 2031 or Mark Williams right now?
Probably knowing the stuff about Mark Williams, I'd probably say DeAndre Ayton.
I don't think you're wrong enough.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Suns, right?
Yeah.
Hey, man. 2 of the last 3 years, you guys haven't had a point guard, and you've needed a point guard. And right now, you look at that roster, you say, who do you have on the team as a point guard?
Devin Booker.
It's just going to be Devin Booker again, who can play the role, but like, are you ever just? I know Tyus Jones didn't work out. But cool. That don't mean you just neglect the position completely.
Yeah.
Go get somebody, and don't let it be Chris Paul, please. Go get somebody. I just don't know. I mean, I don't know how. It's not many people on the market right now. It's like Brogdon. It's Chris Paul. I don't look at D'Anthony Melton as a point guard, more of a combo. It's not a lot of options, but damn it, those options are better than, no disrespect to Colin Gillespie. Shit.
My question would be, what's the ultimate goal here this year? This first initial year post Kevin Durant. Are y'all still trying to have this Kings thing where we're trying to squeeze every win? Or is this really about developing Maluach, Ryan Dunn, and all of these other guys that y'all have?
Yeah. Mine was just what's next.
Hey, I love that.
We'll see what's about to happen next, okay?
What's next is kind of crazy.
Okay.
I'm going to go.
Yesterday I had sex, okay?
That's crazy.
Drake, you a fool, boy.
Utah Jazz. Can Larry Marketing be the best name on the trade market in February?
Probably not.
Or can Bryce Sensabaugh be the best player in the league? It's one of the two questions. I'm
Probably
winning with the
not.
Larry Marketing one.
Mavs, can we convince Ace Bailey that this is home?
You did. He's there.
Well, yeah, but
What is he gonna do? Request out? He's a
Right,
rookie.
as a fucking rookie.
They said
My-
about Luka.
my
They
career-
talking about Luka. He losing too much. He finna request a trade. He a whole rookie.
My career ass shit.
I put down. Can Ace Bailey bring some swag to
Oh
Utah?
man, it's getting ugly in Utah with these questions.
Can he bring some swag?
I mean, when Donovan Mitchell was there, I don't think Donovan Mitchell brought some
Oh, okay.
some views, some eyes to Utah.
Okay. I'm
not
thinking you
saying-
mean like literal swagger because the rest of the team
No,
is like
I'm just saying that
Bogdanovich.
like bring some relevancy back to Utah a little bit.
Well, we are ways away from that, even if that is the case.
But if he got swag, then we not away. We not too far away.
Mine is who is the priority of the young core. They have a lot going on, man. You now have Ace
I think
Bailey.
it's pretty easily Ace. It's like who's number 2 after that?
Yeah, like that's why I said the core. Like, who is their core? Walker Kessler been in trade rumors. I don't
Kyle
feel like we've
Filipowski.
seen.
I think Filipowski's a part. I'm not
Kyle
no troll
Filipowski.
shit. I think Filipowski's
Yeah, I
a
like
part of it.
Filipowski. I don't know. We don't know what to think of Hendricks because he's
Isaiah
been kind of
Collier
hurt.
is probably a key part of their core.
Is he?
Walter Clayton or Isaiah Collier? Which one? If you
I
had
don't
to pick
fucking
between
know.
the two.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't. I don't know.
Gonna be a battle.
Keontae George. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cody Williams. I don't know. Bryce
Williams.
Sensabaugh. It's been summer league,
would
but I
say-
don't know.
I respect that Cody Williams is still playing in summer league to this day. A lot of the guys that were last year picks, even because he was fucking awful last year, so I guess it shouldn't matter. Like a lot of those dudes have been shut down. He was just playing yesterday. I'm like, damn, he the only dude with real NBA experience on this court right now.
He don't have that much NBA.
Did he?
It's more than
Did
those
he
other
stand out,
dudes,
He don't
though.
have that much.
Did he stand out? I can't act like I was watching with
Okay.
with the right lens to know. I just been like, damn,
Hey,
that go Jalen Woods.
Whether
bro.
he was or wasn't, hashtag is just summer league.
Hashtag we rich.
You saw him text that to
Yeah.
He
Boy,
said,
I text my brother.
y'all talk about what I'm doing. I don't even do shit.
My brother just saying 300 L's, baby. Come on now. Where we going to celebrate?
He just got to sign his.
I got this. I got practice, but it don't matter.
You know what he was thinking?
What?
Was next?
3 teams left, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all got 3 teams
Let's
left.
do them at the same time.
You give a question, I give a question. You give a question. No,
Who y'all got left?
Blazers, Rockets, Thunder. If I'm counting right.
For Blazers, my question is.
Let's not phone it in just because the last 3. Let's.
No,
let's
no,
okay.
I have a legitimate
I
question.
have a real question for the Blazers.
Actually, let
Yeah,
the
let
Blazers
D-Mill
fan
start.
go first.
Oh, how can we continue to improve the roster for when Dame is officially healthy?
Back to them champions. Back to trying to get that championship a day.
That's really it. That's pretty much their main focus probably going forward.
My question is, what's next for Scoot Henderson?
Oh man.
I don't know.
You got
Gotta-
Drew in there. Dame is there. I know Dame is not going to be there, but I don't know, man.
I need Scoot to do better. Just to
Doing these moves, they like
He's cool at giving us real flashes.
if
though.
y'all were Scoot Henderson with these moves, boost y'all with confidence.
No.
I would be like fucking Emmanuel Mudiay,
What?
like with the Ty Lawson shit. You remember Ty Lawson was smoking the hookah when they drafted Emmanuel
Oh
Mudiay?
yes.
Like they gonna get another point guard when I'm
Yes.
already here.
Don't do that.
He
Scoot.
was
Well-
smoking that shit.
At least for him, he has a whole year to start.
Didn't he have that last year?
No, Anthony Simon started.
No. But he had the chance. That means
He was getting in, D-Mill.
Well, he literally is gonna have to be the number 1 starting point guard now.
why is that?
No one else.
Roster
Did.
construction.
Drew Holiday, Shaden Sharp couldn't be a backcourt.
Yeah, but I would hope that
I got a lot of love for Shane Sharp. I just don't know what to expect from him anymore.
He's better than Scoot Henderson.
I mean, yeah. But
Who is better?
He is. Shane
So
Sharp.
if Scoot Henderson starts, Shaden Sharp is your 3? Because you got Denny on his team.
Well, Jeremy Grant was so bad last year. I don't think he's a guaranteed starter.
okay, Tumani come
Like,
on.
Move him out the way.
Tumani. I think Tumani can start.
Okay, so this is what I'm trying to tell
So,
you.
like, I think they starting lineup could potentially be Scoot, Drew Holiday, Tumani Camara.
So you think Shaden Sharp coming off the bench?
Oh no, wait.
If
That's
I'm
what-
being
that's
honest
what
with you,
I'm telling
I
you.
think that's probably the most likely situation for them.
Who?
That Shane Sharp comes off.
Man,
the
y'all got the
So-
fucked up. Scoot Henderson, your ass is coming off the bench like he did last year. If we wasn't bringing Shaden Sharp off the bench last year, why the fuck would we do it this year? He almost was a 20-point scorer.
I can see both ways. It makes sense for that, but it's like I guess if you just want to go like we need a point guard to put him in there, like, and this might be the time for him to really get that experience.
Drew Holiday not a point guard no more?
He is,
combo
but
Kind
guard.
of, but not
But
He
also-
really.
was with the fucking Celtics.
he is. But we're developing here too. Like we want to.
Y'all
Our
was
number
de-
three.
Y'all was developing last year when his ass came off the bench as well.
But our number 3 pick should be starting now.
He should have been starting last year.
But we had Anthony Simons too.
Who's better, Anthony Simons or Drew Holiday?
Well,
It's
Drew Holiday.
Last year, Drew Holiday averaged like 10 points
On
a
the
game last
Celtics.
season.
Yeah.
On the Celtics, guys. On the Celtics.
I'm trying to see what they-
last year it was probably Anthony Simons. It was the better player.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Oh my God, I don't like the projected starting lineup from this site at all.
Who is it?
Drew Holiday at the 1. Tumani Kamara at the 2.
Fuck no.
Denny Abdi at the
No.
3. Jeremy Grant, then Donovan Clingan.
No.
yeah, I don't think Jeremy Grant deserves a starting spot. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm off of Jeremy Grant. My shit is.
Well, he got his boy Dame back. Dame gonna put that word in to get
My
him.
shit is.
Get him another contract.
Right. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. A hefty one. Fuck you talking about? Hefty. My thing is Denny is starting.
yeah.
Yes,
Tumani is starting.
Yeah.
yes, and Drew Holiday those are the 3 that we're 100% sure about.
Yes, and Drew Holiday. Klingon, I'm also sure will start.
Yeah.
The last spot,
Young
Scoot
Hanson. No, let me stop.
or Shaden Sharp, based off of last year.
Shane Sharp was a starter, and he's the better ball player. But
It's nothing based off of last year that tells me Scoot Henderson should make Shaden Sharp come off the bench. Especially when
That's the
Scoot
main
Henderson was
point.
playing.
That's the main
He
point.
wasn't. He was good. No, I don't want.
He's
I'm not.
fine.
Yeah,
For
he
year
was,
two
he was,
play,
he was
yeah, he's
good. But he wasn't dragging these motherfuckers and nothing like that because he would have started.
Yeah. I remember
I
him
think the
busting your
reality
Knicks.
is-
It wasn't like Anthony Simons was an all-star guard, by the way. Because I don't know who was better, him or Drew Holiday, off the top of my brain. Simon scored, but he don't do
I think
shit
the
else.
second, when the Blazers had that stretch, he was pretty damn good.
Who?
Anthony Simons.
Oh, Anthony Simons, I think, has always been good with the Blazers. But I'm just saying, versus Drew Holiday, it's hard because Drew Holiday was on the Celtics. He ain't got to go.
Yeah.
I think the reality is we'll probably see the star lineup
Change a bunch.
Yeah.
We will see games
But
where
I'm at game one.
game 1 of the season.
Drew
Probably
Holiday probably-
Shaden. It's probably going to
No.
be
We know Drew
Yeah,
Holiday
Shaden Sharp. Shaden Sharp probably starts game
It's
one.
probably Shaden.
Hey, we
and I
might
think
be
the
doing
main,
all of this for them to start Jeremy Grant still and just go
And
3
both
wings.
of them come off the bench?
And yeah,
Shit.
I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility, honestly.
The reason I'm kind of saddened on with UP is literally last year he didn't give
I'm
you
gonna
that
ask
thing.
Twitter.
He didn't give you the hope that's like this year I feel confident in him as our starting point guard. Like he actually had a crazy year. He was pretty subpar. Like he had some moments, but
That's
he
what I'm
was
saying.
subpar.
That's my point
for
for,
the most
you.
part.
It's like Scoot Henderson was good, but you're saying he's going to start because it ain't Anthony Simons. You're not saying, man, he going to start because Scoot was killing. You're saying, hey, we traded a motherfucker, and now it's more minutes for you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like
Shaden Sharp didn't do anything. So why does he lose his starting spot? When he was starting, when there was Shaden Sharp started when there was Scoot Henderson, Jeremy Grant, Anthony Simons, he was still starting.
right.
Yeah.
So now why would he all of a sudden just
He did lose his starting spot for like 2 months here, and I don't remember
But
what
I don't
the
think he
cause of that
loses your
was.
starting spot for.
But
I
the,
think he
then he
did.
won it back though.
Yeah, I
won
think
it
he
back.
came back from an injury.
he was hurt. He
But no,
did.
I'm looking at the game log.
And it went from starting.
It went from start to coming off the bench. Like he played the first half of back to back, then came off the bench for the second game, and then was out of the starting lineup for about a month and a half.
So that's that lineup change that we'll probably see this year
Yeah.
too. And then he flipped it back to because the end of the season he was still starter
Yeah, he ended the season as starter.
for the last how many games? Like 30 games,
From game 60 to game 80, so 20 games.
20 games.
He missed some games in there, so maybe not 20 exactly, but when he was healthy,
Yeah.
20 games.
Yeah, Chauncey got his hands full.
He does.
Yeah.
Got a lot to do.
But I
But
think
I think it's a good problem though. 'cause
I
He has
also
good
don't
talent
think
to work with.
I think his hands full with giving minutes. But I think the starting lineup is not that fucking complex. If I'm being honest. And maybe I'm just like maybe I'm just a big Shaden Sharp fan.
Oh my
love
God, I
Shaden
did
Sharp,
ask
too.
this on Twitter. Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say somebody here got Drew Holiday coming off the bench, but he replied to his own tweet saying, "My fault, forgot Drew Holiday was on the team." So,
I just think that so far, through the last couple of years, I think Shaden Sharp has been better.
this guy said he's a Blazer fan, slasher Sharp.
Okay.
His profile picture is
And he has Shaden Sharp come off the bench.
Yeah, T-Bone.
yes, he does. He's got Drew, 2, Denny, Grant, Klingon. And he said no and Chauncey Billups. This is the lineup that he would like to run.
Jeremy Grant.
That I don't like. If Scoot did start and Shane Sharp come at the bench, it's like whatever. But to have both of the young guys, like you got to remember what we're doing here. You need those guys.
Yeah.
Somebody said D Mills at least got to play the 2. But maybe that's the answer to it all.
Shit.
I can
Play
catch
the
a shoot.
2. 2 what?
I mean, at this height, he's 6'4". He's not about to play the 5 man.
You seen him put that ball on the ground
Imagine
before?
Darrick out there.
You seen him put up that silent ball before he could barely do the between the legs.
You gonna let that?
That silent ball don't have much return.
Yeah.
What's the last 2 teams?
It sounds like a fart coming from over
my
there.
hands a little sweaty in it. Yeah.
Typical. Houston Rockets. I'll start off. Same question I have for Rob Dillingham is the same question I got for Reed Shepherd. What if he isn't ready? What is our pivot? The pivot might be pretty easy. Hey,
Aaron
Amin
Holiday.
Thompson, Aaron Holiday. Y'all got to run this backup unit as the true one. But same thing Ime said when the Summer League game was going on, when they mic'd them up, it's like, Reed Shepherd is here to hoop, but we also recognize that in the regular season, he's going to have to be really important to our team based on the trades that we've done.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Mine was what does another jump from Şengün looks like? Because like we saw him take like another All-Star jump. Is there another jump coming, or is he just kind of just gonna be the All-Star level center, the All-Star borderline center that he is, which is still very good, but can he take it to another level next season?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I think his.
Do you think it's more likely that he takes another jump or Amin Thompson takes
Amin
another jump?
Thompson.
Amen.
Based on the
Amin Thompson.
Yeah, I'm in.
And I think that's just like room to grow.
I think they both benefit so much for having Kevin Durant on the team, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, it wouldn't surprise me if it was the other way around.
I have for my question, can the Rockets keep Kevin Durant fresh? Like, can they take care of business a lot of the times like they did last year, where Kevin Durant is not forced to play? He's got to play 40 minutes this game to help us close it out. He got to do this because he's just he's one of those players that's not getting any younger.
Yeah, I think based on how this team is developed, I mean, not developed, but like orchestrated, he doesn't have to play a lot of minutes, and he doesn't have to play a lot of games. Like, I think you have Kevin Durant here to try to alleviate some of the pressure that your offense lacked last year.
Mm-hmm.
But if you miss KD for 20 games or whatever, just like for resting him, or you
I think
just
they're
like
still in a
with
good
nagging
spot.
injuries, I think you're in a good spot. And your team was a 2 seed last year without him. You can afford to lose them some nights, and they could pick up the slack.
Who is their off the bench scoring punch?
Scoring punch. I think that they're constructed where they don't have that, but they have the off the bench defensive punch.
To get transition.
Yeah, and that's how
Tari
they go wrong.
Eason,
That's what they did last year.
Adams.
Because I think their identity of forcing a lot of turnovers, getting out on the brink, does not shift just because they lost Dylan Brooks. I think they are still going to be able to do that. And now just have like, oh, when a game does slow down, we got this fucking 6'11" demigod that could just shoot over people and just give him the ball and get the fuck out of the way. He shouldn't be taking more threes. The people around him should be taking more threes.
Yeah.
Is a real quote that he said.
That's a,
Say that to LeBron,
He
right?
said it to Braun.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
He said that to LeBron?
Yeah.
No.
He said, I shouldn't be changing my game. These motherfuckers need to be shooting more threes.
I like that mindset.
He was like, yeah, but I do wish you did take more threes, though, Kevin. Big shoe ass. Last team, the reigning champion, OKC Thunder. What question do you have?
Can we handle the pressure of being a reigning champions? Because there's always that big-ass target on your back. So, like, the Nets beating you is their championship for that season. So, like, you get every team's best foot forward. And when it comes playoff time, everybody really, really want to be the one that busts your ass. So, this is a lot of pressure when you're the reigning champion.
Who's the odd man out? They paid a lot of money.
Oh, it's
this
easily like
offseason.
Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Joe, the fringe guys
Isaiah
more than anything.
Hartenstein.
Hartenstein 100% is gone, but they got
Is
Thomas Sorber.
Lou Dort solidified?
I don't know that much about it.
He-
But they don't have to figure this out for another 2 years. So it's like,
What's
let's
he at,
run
like
it up.
20 mil?
I don't even think he's at 20.
No, 17.
17? Okay. I always be having Lou Dort in the leagues, and I always be having a trouble like trying to trade him. And I know he got that nice like 15.
He do got a
He
decent
got a
contract.
nice contract to trade away.
A nice tradable contract
Yeah.
in 2025.
This is the last year of Hartenstein, right?
Team wouldn't feel right without Dort. That's why I
It
asked.
wouldn't. That's why I think he's going into that round where it's just like a big ass fan favorite.
I was watching a 2019-2020 game, and Abdul Nadar was starting.
Yeah.
I used to love him from Iowa State.
And then at the end of the game, it was a blowout. Lou Dort checked in for the first time. I was like, he don't even know that one day he going to be so fucking important to a championship.
Yeah.
He's coming off the bench as an undrafted rookie,
Baby
playing
Fro?
5 minutes.
Or a little twist.
Little twist, like Young Money.
My question.
Oh, go ahead.
Will we see any type of like championship hangover from such a young team? Like it always seems like the teams that get to that point are like, they're a little bit older and everything like that, where they say, we don't got to go as hard in the regular season. This is a whole different team where everybody got young legs.
Yeah.
Especially with Chet missing a lot of time last year. I think these guys can, again, hit the ground running and honestly bust people's ass again. So I don't even know if they're going to have that much of a championship hangover.
Whenever I see a picture of Shea, he look exhausted.
Like now in the offseason?
Yeah, like I just saw a picture of him at the ESPYs, and he just looked tired.
Dude, talking about some. Oh, that was Shane Gillis. Oh, Shea Alexander's here. Give it up a round of applause. Everybody's sitting around in foul trouble now.
I didn't watch the
That would have cracked me up.
A few of them jokes were like, okay, that's on Twitter.
The hey girl.
The cat.
Yeah.
He said, Karen Anthony Towns here. Hey, girl.
Hey, Nick Nurse.
That's nuts.
I know Cat was like,
My question for OKC is like, what stopped you from having 3 All-Stars this year?
Oh,
the rest of the league.
Health, maybe. That's the only thing.
That's it.
It'd be tough for Chet to get in now.
You think so? If they
Wemby.
are like
Because you got Wemby, you
on
got
pace
Jokic.
for 60 plus
you got-
wins again.
Single.
You have Anthony Davis. Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Not impossible, though.
Yeah, not impossible, but tough. The bonus.
Jaren Jackson.
Sabonis says don't make it most years anyway.
Yeah, he'll get the All-NBA vote.
Right. That's exactly what Sabonis season looked like. Really good year, no All-Star, but one
But
All-NBA
don't
vote.
the All-NBA boost your contract, though?
Yeah.
Usually if you got that type
gotta,
of
if you
stipulation,
make it, yeah. And he's up for a new contract,
Would you rather
too.
have the
Oh, no, he
All-NBA or
just
the
signed his new
All-Star?
contract.
Who?
Sabonis. He signed it like last year.
Yep.
So he ain't got to worry about money right now. He locked up.
He signed it and told the years we finna have a meeting and see what y'all want to do.
So what about the future of our team? Yeah, they about to try to trade his ass, too.
Yeah.
He's one of those oddball fits, too.
Really
Yeah.
good player, man. It's just like I can't imagine him on a team that's winning a championship somehow.
Could you see him as a Celtic?
No. Not at all.
Not
No.
that they have. I just be saying teams sometimes because
I can see
I'm
him
a
as
big-
a warrior.
I'm a
Andrew
big guy.
Bogut
Like I can
2.0.
see somebody fit in this jersey.
No, I cannot.
Ooh, that's how the Kings get their future. It's going to be Nick Clifford and Jonathan Kuminga.
Hey,
Hell no.
elbow passes with the split action. Oh, shit.
Kuminga feels like a king.
He does. Oh, a bull. Y'all
I
cousins.
wouldn't be mad at it.
I know you wouldn't. You wouldn't be. You've said that for everything.
We got
with the
one
Bulls.
roster spot, and it's already
Everything the
Just
Bulls
take-
related this
can't
offseason, he
can't
said
shit
I wouldn't be
phase him
mad
as
at it.
long as Dame is a Blazer.
Yeah,
man.
no other fandom matters to him.
Like, that
anymore.
shit
Dame
don't
is
matter.
back.
Say, hey, man, we might draft Asa Newell. I wouldn't be mad at it. Cedric Cow, I wouldn't be mad at it. Derek Queen.
I really
wouldn't.
wanted Cedric Howard.
I wish he would have been able to play.
He was on Wag Talk.
Was he really?
Well, they posted like a picture of him and his Maddie. I'm talking about they posted a picture of him and his girl kissing like love and basketball.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. Our last roster spot is going to Yuki Kawamura, by the way. It better.
oh yeah.
You wouldn't be mad at it.
Hell no. Hell no.
He just had a nice little 20 and 10 game
20-10
yesterday.
game. He been very
He
good
had
in
6
some of them.
threes.
He's a good ball player. He just happened to be 5'9" or 5'6".
Yeah.
I ain't see that
5'1".
shit.
I don't know.
His ass 5'8", bro. That shit.
When you
Why you
win
giving-
the MVP in previous leagues, you just can hoop, bro.
Yeah.
Have you played college football?
No, I haven't. I haven't touched my game at all.
You haven't touched it in like 56 days.
Well, the Xbox, yeah.
That's what I'm.
But that's what college football on though.
Yeah. I
Mouse
haven't-
and key. You can't.
Hell no. I don't think I can play a
I don't
sport
think you
game with
can.
mouse and
I
key.
think they're gonna make you port it to a controller.
Yeah.
Oh.
That shit's so fun though, D-Mills.
It's cool.
That shit's so fun.
That shit
bro.
kind of disappointed me.
Wow.
A little bit.
I don't know. It's just missing something. I think it's just because I think we talked about this at the thing on Saturday with your brother. It's like because the previous one that we saw last year, it had been 11 years since we had something like that. It was so green.
Yeah.
And now it's basically, it's just like a normal sports release drop.
Mhm.
Like in marginal improvements, but the game is the same.
You just love it because it's the game and it's
Yeah.
new.
Yeah.
I was disappointed with the details. Like, number one, you played the glory. They're all the same faces from last year. That's like when a game does that, that's fucking crazy.
They gave
to
us
me.
more clothes though when you make a dynasty. Remember, it was only 2 shirts you can have as a coach.
Oh, for real?
Now it's like 20.
Oh, that's dope. But like faces, like seriously, to me, that's just bare minimum. If I was the head and chief of 2K, the first thing we're doing is like putting new hairstyles in. Like that's just like in the dough. Let's just start with some new hairstyles or some shit. Cause like when you first put that game in and you first making your build, those are the things that people gonna first notice. When you first put in football and you do Road to Glory, the first thing you're doing is customize your player. And it's like to give them the same thing, for it to be the exact same, it starts off
Well,
like
that's what the same shit 2K do.
shit.
They be adding one hairstyle to the already collection of like 40 or 50 like
Yeah.
they already have. It's like, well,
But
adding one hairstyle.
I think
in.
that's the benefit 2K has. Is they have 40 or 50 already. Football games have always had 9 faces.
It makes sense though. You're not
Yeah.
seeing that
Yeah,
face
for sure.
anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
What I
proportions
don't
are
like
weirder
is
than
I
that.
don't like the common sense of the game.
Like what?
Like, what was I doing? Like, okay, I went to a school and it was tough for me to get the starting job. But Mike, I'm looking and our team is the starter ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
I seen that on somebody's YouTube channel too. The dude couldn't get the starting job, but the team was losing every game, and the quarterback had like more interceptions than touchdown passes. So it's like, how is he still progressing? You know, it's just certain shit like that. Or like, I went somewhere and they still had me. They had me like, they lied, and I know that's a part of the game. But they told me like that I was gonna play, and I didn't play my first year. Like, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck are y'all
That's
doing?
you
why
got got.
was surprised
I got
too.
got. But it's like, bro, it's a fucking video game. I do not have time to be getting got.
That's how I
'cause-
thought my first year was
You
gonna
feel what
be.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, let me see that. Let them tell me, hey, you'll have an opportunity to be a starter, or you're going to be a second string, or you're going to be a bench, or you should be a walk-on. That information, I should be able to take and make my decision. If a
Yeah.
team is telling me I'm going to be a starter, I'm going to that school because of that. So
ain't
now I
gonna
get
lie.
there and I'm the 4th string.
On Dynasty, I do be lying to motherfuckers though.
You be telling them they gonna start.
I will like heavily invest in like their play time.
Yeah.
Knowing I'm talking to the same dude at your same position who
Telling
ranked
him the same
higher.
thing,
Yeah, telling
yeah.
him the same thing. So you may have an A+ in play time, think you gonna come in, but that guy's ranked higher
And
than you,
then-
buddy. So and they transferring this year. So
Yeah.
like they would be like, oh, you lied to me. Peace. So that Dynasty's been fun for that reason alone.
I have
had
not
one
started
year,
my
I lost-
Dynasty
I
yet,
lost
but I'm
30
ready.
people on my roster.
I'm excited
Damn.
for when I do
lost
start.
all 30. That's the most you can get in, by the way. You can lose at one time. I lost all of them. So that's fun. Because I think that's somewhat realistic. People are just jumping around nowadays. You basically, recruiting is more important postseason versus during season. You know, getting in the other people that transferred out. So I don't know. It's been okay. It just ain't been everything. I've been doing other shit too. What that box that you got me, by the way?
Bro, I
You
ain't
ripped
get you
it?
no, I ain't get you no box. I
Oh.
got you a pack.
A singular pack?
Yeah.
You said box.
You
in
did
text.
put that picture in.
I
I'm
said I
thinking-
got a pack for you.
Oh, either way, I'm not complaining.
But yeah, I left it at home. I was rushing out.
Hey, no worries. No
I
worries.
got you next time.
I
But
went to that thing today. I got another show after this. If you want to slide to the show,
what show?
there's another card show.
Nah, I got stuff I gotta do.
What are you doing at those cars?
Just
buying
buying
shit.
cards.
Oh, so you bought some today?
Yeah, about a good amount.
What's
I didn't get nothing crazy from that little Pokemon drop, but I had a fun time in the experience of getting that shit. Like, it made me feel like a little kid getting a ticket and standing in line and trying to get that, because it brought back memories of like when I was begging for Pokemon cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards as a kid. That shit was just stacked on the shelf.
Yeah, you just got it.
You
when
just
need
got it. This, I feel bad looking at the little girl with her Eevee backpack on that she's got to stand in line
Yeah.
for an hour to get a
Yep.
Pokemon,
That
some
does
Pokemon
suck.
cards.
What which did you rip your packs?
Yeah, I did.
What did you get anything interesting?
I got one that was like a visual rare or something like. I got something decent.
Like illustration rare?
Yeah, illustration rare.
I
got a
have
nice
this
illustration
binder in
rare.
my bag for the show.
Yeah,
These are cards that I don't want anymore that I'm like on trade or give away to
you
kids.
should trade.
And And it's a bunch of cool illustration rares.
Yeah.
So
I think it was a Ducket that I got. I got a
Okay,
couple. I
yeah.
got a couple illustration rares. So it was funny when I was standing in line. The people in front of me were talking, and one guy. So the way it works is you could buy one box or whatever, and then you got to get back in line if you want to buy another one.
Gotcha.
Just so everybody can get at least something.
that's smart.
And so I got there a little late, so people are already getting back in line. So I'm standing behind him. He's got the 151 set, and the guy over there is.
Oh, they had those on the shelf too?
If you got the 151 set, you can get 2 of them.
I fucking love 151.
And the guy was looking. He was talking to him because he was asking him what he got. He said, "I got the 151 set. I'm trying to complete my binder." He said, "The 151." You a little late, my boy. And I was thinking
crazy.
about you. I was like, damn.
Yeah. When I was at the show, somebody had the master set of 151.
Yeah.
Like every card that exists in that set, it was like $1,000. And I was thinking to myself, why the fuck would anybody buy that? Because I think part of the fun is going and finding the cards yourself versus
I was
somebody
telling
else
my girl
doing it. You just
yesterday,
buy it.
When I was little, I can't remember the age, but I had a Pokemon binder. My auntie's boyfriend bought it off me. And I can't remember what I had in that binder, how much he gave me. I just know I was a kid, and I was like, you know what? I don't play with these no more.
He could be up right now.
He really could. Next time I see him, I gotta ask him because I had definitely had some shit in that binder.
We're old enough where like a lot of the shit that would have been in our binder would have been like
Bro, I had an.
I think about that all the
fat
time
ass
with my
binder.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We
Same
would have
thing.
had the originals.
Yeah.
The original
Yu-Gi-Oh's booming too. Not
Blue
Pokemon
Eyes.
well, but
Blue Eyes White Dragon, Red Ass Black Dragon.
One Piece is popping too right now.
With like their.
They got a trading
collectibles?
card game.
Mm.
I remember LaShawn had Exodia, and that was when I was like, this shit is not it no more.
Where he had Exodia?
I saw Reese was playing
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh like 2 days ago. I turned on my Xbox and it was like he was playing that shit.
I think there's back in my day, Yu-Gi-Oh was such a straightforward thing. My monster got more attack. That means he could beat your monster. Now they got like shit where
You added on.
evolution. I'm
Yeah.
adding cards to
It's too
him.
much,
It's just, bro. Bring me back to the old
when
shit.
they start putting the anime out and I almost said a word and people were on motorcycles while fighting with cars. I'm like, bro,
What?
y'all ass is tweaking, bro.
Put it back to it, man.
We going to the top of the biggest building and Seto Kai was trying to send you to the Shadow Realm. Come on, man. That's what it's about.
And that's what it is. You pull out.
Even though
what you
Yugi
pull out.
been cheating the whole time.
Wow.
You trying to tell me there's another dude playing for you? Just coming out of your
It's the Millennium P.
Yeah, I know. That shit is
The
cheating.
Millennium
Y'all
Idol,
know what else is
When the
coming?
dude had the Millennium Eye, that shit was cheating. You can see it's in my hand.
Yeah, that
the
shit blew
fuck?
me. That shit blew me.
I'm supposed to just play against you.
But you know what? Yuki always won though.
That
I was gonna
shit
say
is
Yugi always won.
somehow he fucking won.
Was it the Pharaoh? The Pharaoh
the
just come
Pharaoh
out
just
and just
told-
know all of the cards to play.
Motherfucker would have Exodia's arm.
Voice deep as hell all of a sudden. He a 10-year-old.
He went from 12 to about 22.
And nobody said nothing.
Do y'all realize what's coming around the corner too, right?
What?
Fantasy football.
Oh, yeah.
I've been thinking about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Were you our commissioner this year? Or was that Terrence?
Terrence.
Was. Should be
This will
fun, man.
We should do it here, and we should also bring Uno cards. Because the draft is only the first, 40 minutes?
Yeah. Unless Mike want to host again.
Come over. You know, people don't like my place because we got all them stairs.
Yeah, true.
Hey,
I'd
for the
rather do it.
space party, your shit was set up really nice.
Yes,
You had
it
the
was.
tables. We was chilling.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I like doing like hosting this stuff. So go ahead.
Tell Terrence, because I guess he going to be the commissioner again, huh?
Can we have kickers this year, please?
Ask
That's the
Kamish.
only.
Yeah, tell the commissioner.
That's the only thing I wish we had.
You don't want defenses, you want kickers?
Yeah.
You got both.
Well, yeah. We
Traditional leagues have both. I don't know why we didn't, but who won this year?
You and
You
Mason?
and Mason?
Was it Mason?
Mason won.
Oh, okay.
I think I was running around. I
Oh.
don't think I won. Yeah, I don't think I won. But if I won, I'll take it. But I don't remember.
That shit
what-
was fun.
I thought y'all were in the championship.
I'm just saying. I don't
That
think
would
I
be
won.
runner up.
Yeah, I know. But then y'all like split
Oh
the
yeah, it was
money?
like how much? How do you split the money?
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
That shit was real fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully nobody do no dumbass trades.
I hope people do dumb trades.
I hope everybody's active.
That's the big thing. We got to kick people that weren't active last year. Sorry.
So does John get kicked?
John just don't even know who Marvin Harrison.
I don't know.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is, but he just won't let him go.
Because first of all, the hangout is part of it.
Who the fuck were y'all referencing then?
Everybody
When
was
Caleb
active.
in it this year? And Caleb
was.
didn't make no
Yeah.
trades and nothing.
That's by choice. He was active.
Was he said live?
I was sending him trades and he was telling me no.
Hiram was about 0-5. He talking about, nah, we just gonna wait till we get back to
He
him.
did get better though, right?
He did.
He did.
When he got healthy. He ain't going no
How
run
you
or nothing.
0-5 reluctant to make a trade talking about we just gonna get back healthy?
Did that
then
happen to
we'll
you
see.
too? Was that last 2 years ago? I
Mm,
don't remember.
I don't remember.
All right, we should wrap up. Thank y'all so much for watching and listening to this episode of Numbers on the Board. Be sure to leave a like, hit the link in the description, vote for us for podcast, something
Every
players.
vote matters.
Every vote matters. You know the vibes. We will see y'all again on Tuesday though. Peace.